Today, February 27th, 2021, marks the beginning of the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. And of course, as a huge Pokemon fan, and an even bigger Monster Truck fan, what better way than to celebrate the anniversary with another Monster Truck event? I did this event, remember, in 2016 for the 20th anniversary event, and it was pretty bad. And I want to forget about it, and to make up for it, I finally am doing the event that I originally had planned for the 20th anniversary. A full event, qualifying, racing, freestyle, encore, everything. Everything that I did not get to do on the 20th anniversary, I'm doing here tonight on the 25th anniversary. As we are live in Sam Boyd Stadium for the beginning of the event, as you see the beautiful setup for racing. As for anyone who's never watched Monster Trucks before, this is Vegas style racing. Now, how is Vegas style racing done? Well, as you can see in this demonstration here on yellow, the trucks start behind the stadium as they come in through Thunder Alley onto the stadium. Then they come to a turn right here where they have to slow down, make the turn, they have to line up for the final alley right here, line up for it, and then go over the final jump, and the first truck to cross the first tire over the finish line wins the race. As that is how racing is going to be done tonight, along with qualifying as well. And speaking of qualifying, that is going to be first. So now, what is qualifying for anyone that doesn't watch Monster Trucks that don't know what that is? That's where the trucks are going to race each other, but instead of actually racing to win, they're timing themselves to get a qualifying time, and wherever their qualifying time is compared to the other trucks, that will set up the order and bracket for racing. So here is the matchups for qualifying, as it's going to be the order of when the games came out, as they'll start off with Japanese Red versus Japanese Green, then Japanese Blue versus Yellow, Red versus Blue, Gold versus Silver, Crystal versus Ruby, Sapphire versus Fire Red, Leaf Green versus Emerald, Diamond versus Pearl, Platinum versus Heart Gold, Soul Silver versus Black, White versus Black 2, White 2 versus X, Y versus Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire versus Sun, Moon versus Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon versus Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee versus Sword, and of course Shield, since there's only odd-numbered main series games right now, will go out last on its own. So whoever has the best time for qualifying will have the better spots for bracket for racing. And of course, here's the bracket before we begin qualifying. It's a modified 32 truck bracket, because remember there's 35 trucks here, so it's odd numbered, so we're going to have an odd numbered round 1 to start off with 3 races. The 6 slowest trucks are going to go straight into round 1, whereas everyone else, the 29 fastest trucks, go straight into round 2. The number 1, 2, and 3 qualifier has to wait to find out who they're going to race against. So those last 6th place qualifiers, they're going to be in deep shit when they face the top 3 fastest. So it starts with 35, then after round 1 it'll have 32 trucks, and then it'll just be standard 32 truck bracket for that. After round 2 we go into round 3 with 16 trucks, then the quarterfinals with 8 trucks, then the semifinals with 4 trucks, and then finally the finals with just the 2 remain left to find out who wins. That's how the bracket is going to be set up for racing tonight. But now, let's get ready to find out how the bracket's going to look for racing. Alright, so here we are, behind Sam Boyd Stadium as we're getting ready for qualifying as Japanese Red and Japanese Green, the very first Pokemon games that came out 25 years ago on this day, are getting ready to go to start off qualifying. We're going to see how the first ever race in the Pokemon 20th anniversary events of mine are going to do. So, let's get qualifying started now. And here we go to start qualifying. As coming into Thunder Alley they go. Japanese Red and Japanese Green going to the wire. Here we go to the turn. Let's see how they do. Nice. Well, fall for a moment. Not a good turn for Japanese Green. Japanese Red got through quicker. Ooh, hit the side of the wall right there with the nosedive. What a crooked finish that was, but Japanese Red will get the win as the times. And Japanese Red with a time of 14.448 and Japanese Green with a time of 15.482. Japanese Red's 14.448 is the time to beat, but we got 33 more trucks to go, so let's see. How long will it last? Will it be number 1 or what? And now here comes Japanese Blue and Yellow as they come onto the track. As Yellow got close to the wall right there. Here we go. Let's see how they handle the turn. As Yellow tapped the wall a little bit, Looked like a much better turn for Japanese Blue as Yellow's really struggling. Blue hit the side of the hill right there, and Yellow tried to make the comeback, but Japanese Blue would get the win. Hard landing too, as here come the times. And it's a 15.048 for Japanese Blue and a 15.315 for Yellow. Bad times for either of them as none of them got close to Japanese Red's time. And now here come the games that came to the West. Red and Blue. As Red hit the side of the wall coming down, Blue might have the slight lead. Here we go into the turn though. Red went to the turn first. Blue had a bad turn though. Spun out almost a little bit. Yellow not looking good right there, but Yellow will get the win as Blue still hasn't even crossed the line. And there we go. Lands on the pad coming down. Terrible time right there for Blue, unfortunately. And it's a 14.681 for Red, a 17.784 for Blue, over 3 seconds behind Red, as Red got close to Japanese Red's time, at second place right now, but not enough to take on Japanese Red's time. And now up to start Gen 2 is Gold and Silver, as Silver almost hit the side of the hill. Here we go. Silver might have the slight lead, but here we go into the turn. Silver really going to the turn. Sharply going to spin out, though. That's going to hurt. Gold did not really fare much better, as Gold will get the win. As Silver had a terrible time to turn right there. Hit the side of the hill and going over the racing lane. Alright, now the times. And it's a 15.482 for Gold and 18.452 for Silver. Almost 3 seconds again, as both had terrible times. And Silver is right now last place. And now here we go across into Gen 2 and 3 as it's Crystal versus Ruby, as Crystal really wide into turn as Ruby has the big lead right here. But here we go into the turns as both, Crystal had a really good turn right there, making the comeback right there, and our first good race of the night, but Ruby will get the win. Maybe these could challenge the #1 times, as here we go. And Crystal with a 14.748 and Ruby with a 14.481. These are the second and third fastest times, and Ruby just short of beating Japanese Red's time by like 4/800ths of a second. Wow, very close. The second, third fastest times right now, but still not enough to take on Japanese Red. Alright, now up is Sapphire and Fire Red. Fire Red got really close to the wall. Might have actually hit it right there, but still looks like have the slight lead. As here we go into turn, both sliding out. Sapphire, good turn there. Fire Red cut it really short. Not really good for Sapphire right there, as Fire Red will get the victory. Sapphire all over the place. Have to look like having a good turn right there. Unfortunately for Sapphire, it's going to cost it. And it's a 16.016 for Sapphire and a 15.148 for Fire Red, as neither of them got close to Japanese Red. Alright, now to wrap up Gen 3 is Leaf Green and Emerald. Leaf Green's on the left side, as coming out into Thunder Alley, look like Emerald had a slight lead. As really good turn. Bad turn for Emerald though. Really good turn by Leaf Green though. This might challenge it, as nice air off the hill. Emerald hit the side of the hill. Leaf Green on 2 wheels right there. Nice save. As here come the times. And it's a 14.181 for Leaf Green, a 16.684 for Emerald, as Leaf Green is now the #1 qualifier, finally beating Japanese Red's time. Good job for Leaf Green. We'll see if it holds as the #1 qualifier. And now to start with the paired games to Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl. As it looked like Diamond, Pearl all over the place right there, hitting the walls. Oh my goodness, what a bad pass so far for Diamond. Pearl's not doing much better, as Pearl though is going to get the easy win. Oh my god, Diamond had a terrible time right there, down the straightaway, hitting the walls and everything. And it's a 16.216 for Diamond and a 14.715 for Pearl. Surprisingly, despite Diamond's struggles, that's nowhere near the worst time. Over 2 seconds ahead of Silver, who still remains in last place. As Pearl had a really good time there. Not bad, but still not enough to take on Leaf Green. And now up is Platinum and Heart Gold. As down the straightaway, they both look really good. Look like the slight edge for Heart Gold. Here we go into the turns, though. See how they handle it. As, Platinum went really wide, but both of them handled the turns well. Platinum did not handle the turn as well afterwards on 2 wheels. As Sadis, Heart Gold having a really bad bounce right there on 2 wheels and will get the save, as Heart Gold looked like it had a really good time. And it's a 15.883 for Platinum and a 14.381 for Heart Gold, as that is now the second fastest qualifying time. How about that for Heart Gold? Really good, but still not enough to take on Leaf Green. And now up is Soul Silver and Black. Going down Thunder Alley, Soul Silver has a slight lead. As Black, got close to the wall, hit the wall. Oh no! The wall popped Black's tire. That's going to hurt its time. Soul Silver is not doing good right there either. As, gonna nosedive it coming down, as Soul Silver will get the win as Black got over it. very difficult to get the pass when you have a pop tire, as you can see right there. The wall grabbed it and popped it. And it's a 15.215 for Soul Silver and an 18.352 for Black, as that is just 1/100th of a second ahead of Silver as the worst time tonight. Hopefully, unfortunately for Black, next time around, it won't get caught by the wall and have a tire pop. Now up is Black 2 and White. As here we go. Ooh, Black 2 hit the side of the hill. That's going to hurt. But look like might have the lead, still going to turn really short. And spun out. He's hit the wall right there. Hit the brakes way too soon on the turn, as White will get the victory. Some huge air 2 off the hill, as Black 2 will come across the line, as we'll now see the times. And it's a 14.482 for White and a 17.317 for Black, as it was 2.5 seconds ahead almost. A good time for White, but not enough to take the lead. And now up is White 2 and X to start Gen 6 as White 2 hits the side of the hill coming out of Thunder Rally, as X with the big lead. Here we go into the turn. Oh! X hit the wall and popped the rear tire. That's going to hurt. It's passes. White's going to make the comeback for the win. Unfortunately for X, you see that tire's popped. X took some nice air coming down. Unfortunately for X, it just blew it. And White 2 will get a 14.348 and X get a 15.415, as White 2 is the second fastest qualifier right now, short of just beating Leaf Green. Despite hitting the wall and going into Thunder Alley, White 2 almost had a chance to get the #1 qualifier. That is insane, as X had a chance maybe to get the #1 qualifier as well, but hitting the wall, popping the tire, blew its chance. And now up is Y and Omega Ruby, as Omega Ruby almost hit the side of the wall. So X right there almost hit the walls going into Thunder Alley. Omega Ruby almost tapped the walls, but both of them had a really good pass right there, except for, oh, they're hanging in there! And the newest best race of the night, as Y will get the victory. What a good race that was. And Y gets a 14.047, as Omega Ruby got a 14.214, as not only Omega Ruby is the third fastest qualifying time, Y is now the #1 qualifier, almost got under 14 seconds. Wow, what a race that was! As we're looking at the top #1 and third fastest qualifier now, as Y #1 with a few trucks left. Will it last? And now up is AlphaSapphire and Sun as we get into Gen 7 now. Here we go down the straightaway. Sun has the lead. Let's see how they handle the turns though, as they are both looked really good right there. Could this be a good race right here? And it will be, as Sun will get the win though. Huge air by AlphaSapphire on the landing too. And AlphaSapphire gets a 14.448, but Sun a 13.947, the new #1 qualifier, and the first run to get under 14 seconds, as Sun is now the #1 qualifier. Will it last with the dozen or so trucks remaining? Oh my god. And now up is Moon and Ultra Sun, as Ultra Sun, Moon hit the side of the wall coming down. Ultra Sun got close to the wall as well. Watch out for the container right there. Just managed to avoid them. They look like they're having a good pass right there. Both of them. Oh, Ultra Moon hit the side wall right there. And Ultra Sun will get the win, as Moon hit the wall a little bit, blew its chances to get the win. And Moon with a time of 14.114 and Ultra Sun with 14.47. These are the third and fourth fastest times right now. What a pass by those two. The first photo finish of the night, and hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of more of them coming up. What a pass by those two. And now up is Ultra Moon and Let's Go Pikachu, as Let's Go Pikachu has the lead coming out of Thunder Alley. Here we go in the turns. Ultra Moon got close to the wall as they're cutting the current turns, as Let's Go Pikachu really struggled right there. Ultra Moon did much better, as Ultra Moon will get the win. Hard land for both trucks, as they almost slid out a bit. And Ultra Sun with a 14.348 and Let's Go Pikachu with a 15.182. And now here we go, Let's Go Eevee and Sword as the last matchup of two trucks. As Sword is starting to spin out a little bit. Not in a good spot, as Let's Go Eevee's doing much better, but took the turn a little bit. Yeah, that was a very bad turn. And Sword, despite the struggles, is going to get the win, as Let's Go Eevee had a terrible pass right there, and Sword almost had the stoppie. And it's a 16.450 for Let's Go Eevee and a 14.848 for Sword. Alright, last up is Shield. Here we go. Can it take on Sun's 13.947? We'll see. Here we go into the turns. That's cut nice and easy, but might have spun out a little bit. Getting close to the wall. That's going to hurt. It smacked into the wall. Might have popped the tire. going over the finish line, as that was a terrible pass for Shield. As you see, the tire looked like it might be popped. And it's only a 15.515 for Shield. And with that, it is Sun with a time of 13.947. The only time under 14 seconds will get the #1 qualifier. How about that, with a tie for second too, with Y and Ultra Sun both having 14.047. So for anyone who doesn't know, if a tie happened in qualifying, the truck who got first will get the tiebreaker. So Y is #2 and Ultra Sun is the third place, as those trucks will get the one of 29 buys or so into round 2, but they're going to have to wait to find out who they'll race against in round 2. Alright, as we now take a look at the qualifying times, you see the Racing Track in the background. As I said earlier, Sun, the #1 qualifier, with a 13.947, followed by Y with 14.047, Ultra Sun with 14.047, Moon with 14.114, Gen 7 really representing right now, Leaf Green 14.181, Omega Ruby 14.214, White 14.348, Ultra Moon 14.348, Heart Gold 14.381, Japanese Red, the first one out, 14.448, Alpha Sapphire 14.448, Ruby 14.481, Red 14.681, Pearl 14.715, Crystal 14.748, Sword with 14.484, White 14.482, and then Japanese Blue with 15.048 to wrap out the top half. And then in the bottom half of the bracket, it's Fire Red with 15.148, Let's Go Pikachu with 15.182, Soul Silver 15.215, Yellow 15.315, X 15.415, Japanese Green 15.482, Gold 15.482, Shield 15.515, Platinum 15.883, Sapphire 16.016, Diamond 16.216, Let's Go Eevee 16.450, Emerald 16.884, Black 2 17.317, Blue 17.784, Black 18.352, and Silver last place with an 18.452. As those are the times for qualifying, and now it's time to take a look at the bracket. And here is the bracket for the 25th anniversary event, as it's going to start off, remember, with 3 races in round 1, as it'll start off with Let's Go Eevee versus Silver, then it'll be Black 2 versus Blue, and then wraps up with Emerald versus Black. Then we're going into round 2, as it'll be Sun going up against Let's Go Eevee or Silver, followed by Sword versus White, Ultra Moon versus Japanese Green, Heart Gold versus Gold. Wouldn't that be crazy and something? The game versus the remake. Then it'll be Leaf Green versus Sapphire, Ruby versus Let's Go Pikachu, Moon versus Diamond, and then Red versus Soul Silver on the left side of the bracket. Then the right side of the bracket, it'll be Ultra Sun going up against Black 2 or Blue, Pearl versus Yellow, Omega Ruby versus Platinum, Alpha Sapphire versus Fire Red, White 2 versus Shield. How about this? Japanese Red going up against Japanese Blue. Wouldn't that be crazy? Then it will be Y going up against either Emerald or Black, and then finally wraps it up with Crystal versus X. These are the brackets for racing. So Sun got the #1 qualifier, but will it get the win though? Because that's not guaranteed out here, as no truck is like uniquely good or whatever like in MTWS. Every truck is going to try their best to get the win. And at the line, getting ready to go to start off racing, is Silver versus Let's Go Eevee, as neither of them did very good in qualifying. Now, unfortunately for them, not only they're going to have to start off in round 1, whoever wins will have to face Sun, which looks like it's going to be scary for right now. So, let's get this event underway. Here we go. Silver versus Let's Go Eevee. And here we go to start racing. Silver versus Let's Go Eevee. Down front, there you go. Let's Go Eevee looks like has a slight lead. Starting to be a little wobbly though. Here we go into the turns, as they both went really wide right here. Here we go to the jump though. Let's Go Eevee a little whirly a bit, and Let's Go Eevee will get the victory, as big air for both of them. Let's Go Eevee on the 2 wheels managed to get the save. What a race that was, as Let's Go Eevee will get the win and will face Sun in round 2. And now here comes Black 2 versus Blue. Whoever wins as Blue hits side of the hill will face Ultra Sun in round 2. As here we go into the turn, see how much they handle it better. Blue really wide right there. Black 2 so much as well. hits the side of the hill right there on 2 wheels right there. It's in trouble, and Black 2's going over as it got the win, as it broke a tire off too, but I tried to save but couldn't save right there. Oh my, what a crazy finish that was, as Black 2 got the win, and we'll move on to face Ultra Sun in round 2. And now here we go for our last race of round 1, Black versus Emerald, as Black hit the side of the hill right there. As here we go into the turns. Emerald got a really sharp turn right there. Black really wide right there. But here we go into the turns, man. Ooh, Emerald hit the hill right there. As Black will get the win as Emerald almost smashed the hood right there. Going over, trying to save it, and will get the save. And nice save to wrap up the one. What a crazy finish that was. It blew its chance to win as Black will get it and will face Y in round 2. As round 1 is now over. Alright, with that insane round 1 in the books, as we're now getting ready for round 2, as it's going to start off with Sun going up against Let's Go Eevee, Sword versus White, Ultra Moon versus Japanese Green, Heart Gold versus Gold, Leaf Green versus Sapphire, Ruby versus Let's Go Pikachu, Moon versus Diamond, and Red versus Soul Silver. And the other side would be Ultra Sun going up against Black 2, Pearl versus Yellow, Omega Ruby versus Platinum, Alpha Sapphire versus Fire Red, White 2 versus Shield, Japanese Red versus Japanese Blue, Y versus Black, and then finally Crystal versus X. All 8 generations are still in the books. Let's see if any of them will not be knocked out in round 2. Alright, and to start off round 2, Let's Go Eevee versus Sun. Remember, Sun had the #1 qualifying time of 13.947. Will it do it again? Put up another incredible pass? We're going to find out as we begin round 2. And here we go for round 2. Let's Go Eevee and Sun as Let's Go Eevee hit the side of the hill. Down Thunder Alley they go. Here we go into the turns. As they both went pretty wide right there, but looks like Sun had the better turn. As Let's Go Eevee hit the side of the hill right there, all over the place. As Sun's going to get the victory. Oh man, what a hard hit Let's Go Eevee had there as its run is done. And Sun will get the easy victory to go into round 3. Alright, now up is Sword versus White. Here we go into Thunder Alley. Whoever wins will face Sun. Let's see how they handle the turns as they're tough. Sword caught it really short right there, but it might cost it in the end as White is going to get the win, unfortunately, with a nosedive for Shield. I thought Sword might have had a better shot with that turn, but unfortunately lost a lot of speed that Shield managed to make the comeback on as White is going to get the win to move on to the round 3. And now for our next race, Japanese Green versus Ultra Moon. As spun out a little bit, Ultra Moon did. Almost hit the wall right there. Ultra Moon all over the place right there. Japanese Green took a bad turn though, and Ultra Moon has made the comeback. Ugly race that was as Ultra Moon is going to get the win. Unbelievable. Ultra Moon so squirrely and hit the wall coming into Thunder Alley, but Japanese Green had such a terrible turn that Ultra Moon managed to make the comeback despite the screw up. Oh my goodness. What an ugly race that was, but Ultra Moon is going to get the victory. And now for the meme race, Gold versus Heart Gold. The original game versus the remake. Here we go, into the turns. Who's going to get the victory? As they both, Gold cut really close right there, but Heart Gold's going to have the speed advantage and get the win right there. Again, just like with Sword earlier, Gold cut the turn really short, hoping to get the better turn out of it, but unfortunately lost a lot of speed that Heart Gold managed to make the comeback on to get the win. The remake gets it to move on to round 3. And now for our next race, Leaf Green versus Sapphire. Looks like Sapphire might have the lead bit as Leaf Green a little squirrely too. Almost hit the wall. Gonna hit the wall again for Leaf Green. Not having a good race right there. As Sapphire with the good turn, although hit the side of the hill right there. As Sapphire will get the easy win. Tough pass for Leaf Green, was just squirrely coming into Thunder Alley, then coming out to hit the wall a couple times as Sapphire will get the easy victory. And now up is Let's Go Pikachu versus Ruby. As coming out of Thunder Alley, looks like Ruby has a slight lead, but here we go to the turn, the crucial part. As Ruby went wide, Let's Go Pikachu didn't though, but Ruby might make the comeback. Let's Go Pikachu into the side of the hill as Ruby will get the victory with a hard nosedive hit coming down too. As Ruby is going to get the victory right there and will face Sapphire in round 3. Gen 3 going to go after each other in round 3. How about that? And now up is Moon versus Diamond. Here we go into Thunder Alley on the track. dead even so far. Moon had a bad bounce though. Here we go into turns. Moon cut it really short. Hit the side of the hill right there. That could cost it maybe. As Diamond taking the lead. Oh, bad hit by Moon. As Moon is going to go over right there. As Diamond will get the victory. At least Moon managed to save it. Only losing the hood. Unfortunately for Moon, it got caught by the side of the hill. Took a hard hit and spun around and flipped over as Diamond. Kind of an ugly race, but will get the victory to move on to round 3. Alright, now Soul Silver versus Red to mark halfway of racing. As Red hit the side of the hill, but still hanging in here. Here we go into the turns. Soul Silver looking good. Red really cut it wide right there. And it actually helped Red, although Soul Silver's coming back right there. Oh, it's a close race right there. As Soul Silver took a hard hit, going over, lost the hood, flipping over right there into the dumpsters, and not going to be able to say right there. Oh my, what a finish that was, but I'm not sure exactly who won that one. Soul Silver made one giant comeback too at first. We're going to have to take a look at that again as that was a photo finish. So we're going to have to see who crossed first because it's still undecided. As here comes the replays, we're going to have to slow it down to half speed. You see, Red had the lead right there, but hit the side of the hill. Soul Silver had the speed to make the comeback. Red goes up the hill, and right here it looks like, oh my goodness, that's really close. It sucks this game, at least I know, if does not have checkpoints like on MTM2, so we can know for sure based upon the times. But it looks like just barely Red has gotten the win, although Soul Silver made one hell of a comeback right there. If the finish line was a little bit farther out, Soul Silver likely would have had, but it looks like Red has got the win, and we'll move on to round 3. Our first photo finish of the night. What a race that was for both of them, especially that finish Soul Silver had at the end. And with that, we are now halfway through round 2 as we still got the other half to go. What exciting matchups we had so far. Can't wait to see the rest of the races for round 2. And now here comes Black 2 and Ultra Sun to wrap up, begin the second half. Ultra Sun really wobbly right there. Black 2 at the big lead, but here we go, see how it handles the turns. As both Black had a little bit better turn, but Ultra Sun's right there, but it's going to be Black 2 with the win. What a race. And Black 2 going all over the place. Lost the flag and held on. What a flip that was to finish up the run by Black 2 as it got the win. And a close one as Ultra Sun was making the comeback as it will move on to round 3. And how about that? Our number 2 qualifier went one and done tonight. Shows how close and competitive the trucks are going to be tonight. Alright, now here we go. Yellow versus Pearl. As they look dead even coming into Thunder Alley onto the track. Both of them very close to the wall right there. Yellow went really wide. Pearl took a less sharp turn. But here we go. And it's going to be a close one, but Pearl will get the victory. What a race it was as Pearl had a wheelie coming down. That time, Pearl took the sharp turn, and it didn't cost enough speed as it just held on for the win to beat Yellow to move on to round 3. And now up is Platinum versus Omega Ruby. Platinum hit the side of the hill coming into Thunder Alley. Omega Ruby with the lead, but hit the wall coming in. Here we go into the turns. Really tight turn by both of them. Omega Ruby a little wide though. Platinum lost a lot of speed though. Close race, but it's going to be Omega Ruby with the win. Came up from behind with the wheelie too on landing. Oh man, Platinum had but lost a little bit of speed in the turn, whereas Omega Ruby came back with a huge boost of speed to overtake and hold on for the win as it's moving on to round 3. And now here's AlphaSapphire versus Fire Red. Battle of remakes as AlphaSapphire had the slight lead as both got close to the wall right there. Here we go into the turn. Oh, Fire Red hit the side of the hill right there, but it might help it though. Here we go to the final turn, and it's going to be Fire Red getting the victory. How about that? Hit the side of the hill and actually helped it get the win. Oh my goodness. What a close race that was. Fire Red with an incredible race right there is now moving on to round 3. And now here comes White 2 versus Shield. As Shield had the better turn. Watch out for the walls. White 2 got close. So it's Shield right there. Shield a little wobbly right there. Hit the wall too. Bad turn right there. Both of them had bad turn. This could be a close one. Here we go for the final jump. It's going to be White 2, but both of them going over. Shield saved it, but White 2 managed to lose almost the entire body off that save. Oh my goodness. Shield pulled out the save, but unfortunately it wasn't enough as it lost. As White 2, almost bodiless and all that, is still going to move on with the win. And now how about this sick matchup? Japanese Red versus Japanese Blue, the first 3 games of the series. As here we go into the turns. Both of them cut it really close. Whoa, Japanese red went really wide right there. Here we go to the final jump. A close race right there. And another photo finish for the first games as, oh, Japanese blue flexing right there. Damaged the hood off that stoppie. Lost the windshield too. What a finish that was too for Japanese blue, thinking it might have gotten the win, but that was so close I'm not sure yet. So we're now going to take a look at the replays. You see both of them went really wide right there. Looked like Japanese red a little wider, but Japanese blue didn't had to line up a lot. Here we go for final jump. Looked like Japanese blue got it, and yep, it was Japanese blue just barely, and another incredible photo finish. At least that one was a little bit more noticeable and clean, as that flex is exciting and was well deserved for Japanese blue as it got the win. And we'll move on to round 3 as we still got 2 races left of round 2. And now here comes white versus black. A matchup between the third fastest qualifier. We saw number 2 fell. Number 1 made pass in Sun. Can white hang on? As both take a really sharp turn right there. Both did not have really good turns. Hit this. Oh, and white broke the tire off as black is going to get the win. As, oh, white's in trouble and going to go over. Oh, man. Really hit the wall right there. Very hard for Y as it couldn't get the victory. And how about that? The number 2 and 3 fastest qualifiers both won and done tonight, as Sun was the only one with the truck that needed to know who was going to face in round 1 first that moved on. What an incredible finish that was for Y. Sucks, unfortunately, for it. It blew it, as it's going to have to wait till Freestyle to come back out now. And now it's time for our last race of round 2. And that is X versus Crystal, as here we go into Thunder Alley. X got really close to the wall right there. Here we go. X cutting it really close right there. Crystal cutting it close too. Oh, this could be a close one. Hit the side of the hill right there as X can get victory. Oh, Crystal's in trouble. Crystal's going over. Crushed the hood. Lost the flag. Still flipping. Smashing the wall and broke a tire too. What a finish that was for Crystal. Damaged and all that. But once again, fell short as X has gotten the victory, and we'll move on to round 3 as round 2 is now in the books. What a bunch of, how exciting round 2 was. We had a bunch of photo finishes, we had some wild flips and breakage and all that. Just wait till we get to round 3 where the races are probably going to get even more exciting and close. Alright, of course, round 2 is now in the books as we're now down to 16 trucks left. As here is the bracket now for round 3, as it's going to start off with Sun versus White, followed by Ultra Moon versus Heart Gold. How about that? Ruby and Sapphire are going to go at it in round 3. And then it'll be Diamond versus Red. Now on the other side of the bracket, it's going to be Black 2 versus Pearl. Then Omega Ruby versus Fire Red 2 remakes going at it. Then White 2 versus Japanese Blue. And then finally will be Black versus X. And Gen 2 and 8 have been eliminated. We only have 6 generations left. Who will move on to represent their generation into the quarterfinals? We're going to be finding out very soon. Alright, so at the line to get ready for round 3 is White going up against Sun. Sun, of course, the number 1 qualifier. Just managed to get here. It's going to have a tough time to make it all the way to the finals though. Will it hold on? Or will White continue the momentum from beating Sword to move on into the quarterfinals? We're going to find out as here we go for the round 3. White versus Sun. And here we go. White versus Sun. As Sun spun out a little bit. White got close to the wall right there. Ooh, White tapped the wall right there. It could be close still. They're hanging in there. Going to the turn. And looks like White, oh, hit the side of the hill right there. But White's going to get it. As Sun's in trouble right there. They're both, oh, Sun's flipping. And somehow it didn't break anything. Not even the flag broke off too. Oh my, what a finish that was. As, man, both had bad first goes into the race. Sun hit the side of the hill. Moon hit the wall coming into Thunder Alley. Lucky didn't pop a tire or anything. And Sun has been eliminated as both the top 3 qualifiers are done, as White is moving on to the quarterfinals. And now up is Heart Gold versus Ultra Moon. As let's see how they do. As Heart Gold has a lead so far. Here we go into the turns though. Really sharp turns by both of them. As they spun out a little bit. Ultra Moon has blown it though. Oh, what a hard hit right there. Flip it over. Ultra Moon did blow it as Heart Gold is going to get the win. Oh my. Ultra Moon, as we saw, had the lead but smacked the wall really hard right there. Spun it around. Flip it over as Heart Gold will make the comeback to go on to the quarterfinals. And here we go, the big one, Ruby versus Sapphire, as Ruby with the big lead coming into Thunder Alley. Here we go into the turns though, as Ruby's just blowing out right now, but not a good turn there, as Sapphire's trying to make the comeback, hit the side of the hill, but it's going to be Ruby with the victory right there. Oh man, Ruby had a dominant lead throughout the entire race right there as it's moving on to the quarterfinals. Alright, now here we go, Diamond versus Red. As Red got close to the hill, Diamond a little bit squirrely too. Red has a slight lead coming onto the track. Here we go into the turn. Red cut the turn really wide right there. Diamond cut really short though, as Red hit the side of the hill right there, and Diamond is going to get the victory, as Red is going to flip over and hit the side of the hill right there. Still flipping over, lost the side of the cab, and is going to go land right on its side. Almost balanced it for the moment right there. That looked pretty funny, as Red had the lead but took too wide of a turn, hit the side of the hill, as Diamond managed to take the less wide turn to get the win. And now we're halfway through round 3, as now up is Pearl versus Black 2. As Black 2 got close to the hill right there. Pearl has a slight lead. Watch out for the wall there, Black 2. As they're cutting it really wide right there. They're still even pretty much, but Black 2 is going to hit the side of the hill, so did Pearl, but Pearl's going to get the win as Pearl's going over. Lost the flag, as lost the hood, tailgate's hanging on, still flipping, and will save it. How about that? Save to wrap it up. Lost the hood and the flag, but the damage is done as Pearl is moving on to the quarterfinals. Now up is Leaf Green versus Omega Ruby. Leaf Green hit the side of the hill right there, but still had the slight lead coming onto the track. The turns though, they're kind of really wide. Oh, Omega Ruby cut really short right there, but Leaf Green has more to, oh, Leaf Green hit the side of the hill, so did Omega Ruby, but Omega Ruby's going to get the win. Oh man, if Leaf Green didn't hit the side of the hill right there, it could have had a chance right there. Both hit the hill, but Leaf Green's hit was 1, more harder, so it lost a lot of speed, and 2, was way behind, whereas Omega Ruby cut the turn short as it's moving on to the quarterfinals. And now up is Japanese Blue versus White 2, as White 2 hit the side of the hill. They're both dead even though. It's here we go into the turns. They're cutting them really wide right there, but they're still pretty close. Here we go to the final jump. White 2 hit the side of the hill, and Japanese Blue is going to get the win as White 2 is flipping. As the trouble is going to land right on the roof really hard right there. Didn't lose any body parts or anything like that. Hard flip right there. Surprised didn't break anything. Had the chance, but hit the side of the hill, lost a lot of speed. As Japanese Blue, how about that, is moving on to the quarterfinals now with just one race remaining of round 3. And now for the final race, X versus Black. As here we go. Out of Thunder Alley, X had to slightly, X got close to the wall. Oh, X is a little squirrely right there, had to slow down a lot. That's going to hurt as it's lifting up right there. Hanging in there though. And Black is going to get the win right there as, oh, hard hit there for Black. Man, X was really squirrely all over the place, hit the side of the hill, even got up on 2 wheels. Unfortunately, it's going to cost it the win as Black, how about that? All the way from round 1 is now going into the quarterfinals. How about that? And with that, round 3 is now in the books as we're now down to our final 8. As it's going to start off with White versus Heart Gold, then Ruby versus Red, and on the other side of the bracket, it's going to be Pearl versus Omega Ruby, and then Japanese Blue going up against Black. And now Gen 7 joins Gen 2 and 4 as eliminated. There's still 5 generations left. Let's see who will make it all the way to the finals to represent their generation as we're about to begin the quarterfinals. Alright, so at the line getting ready to go to start the quarterfinals. Heart Gold versus White as they've both been hanging in there as they're getting closer to the semifinals. Which one of them and 4 of the other 8 trucks is going to move on to the semifinals as we continue on with racing. And here we go for the quarterfinals, Soul Silver versus White. As Soul Silver looked like almost hit the side of the hill, but has the lead coming into the turns. Caught that turn really short right there as way wide White is, but Soul Silver is close to the hill right there. It's going to be close, but it looks like Soul Silver is going to get the victory still. Oh my, that was so close too. Soul Silver almost lost it right there, hit the side of the hill, but had enough speed to just overcome White in the end, and we'll move on to the semifinals. And now up Red versus Ruby. Nice turns they had as a slight lead for Red coming into the track. Here we go into the turns as they're cutting them short. Really wide right there for Ruby as Red has the lead right there, and Red will get the win, but he's going to front flip it right there. Crushed the hood, still out cartwheeling now. Look at this as it's going to smack the hill right there. Lost part of the bed, hood broke off, tailgate's gone, flag's gone. What a wild finish that was for Red, but it is moving on to the semifinals. What a finish that was. And now up for the other half of the bracket, Omega Ruby versus Pearl. Going into the track, Pearl a little square right there. Omega Ruby almost hit the wall right there as Omega Ruby cut it really sharp right there, but that's going to cost it a bit as it's going to go up the hill for Wheelie. It's going to flip over, broke a wheel off too, but Omega Ruby will get the wins. It broke a tie rod too, lost both ends of the bed, and going to go over there finally. Oh, and almost yanked off the cab right there. What a violent finish that was for Omega Ruby, but it got the win in the end still, and is going to move on to the semifinals. And now last up for quarterfinals, Black versus Japanese Blue. As dead even so far, but here we go into the turns for both trucks, like at the same time, but Black a little wide right there, as looks like Japanese Blue, oh, hit the side of the hill though, and it looks like it's going to be Japanese Blue on two wheels. What a save that was, as almost into the wall right there. What a finish that was. And it was Japanese Blue as it just edged out with the win right there on the two-wheel save too coming down. And with that, quarterfinals is now over as we're now down to our semifinals. Alright, so there we go. The semifinals is now set. As on the one side, it's going to be Heart Gold going up against Red. And then on the other side, it's going to be Omega Ruby going up against Japanese Blue. As Generation 1 has huge odds of having a finals for all itself, as it has two trucks on one bracket. And the only one left is Gen 4, represented by Heart Gold, and Gen 6 by Omega Ruby. So which one of these generations is going to make it to the finals? Will Gen 4 make it? Will Gen 6 make it? Or are we going to have an all Gen 1 finals? That would be something for the 25th anniversary. That would be insane. But let's get ready for the semifinals. Alright, they're at the line, getting ready to go. As what a semifinals it's going to be. Heart Gold, Red, Japanese Blue, and Omega Ruby are the only ones left. Who will make it to the finals for the 25th anniversary event? We're about to final as we begin the semifinals. Here we go. Heart Gold versus Red. And here we go. Heart Gold versus Red as they come into Thunder Alley. Looked like Heart Gold has a slight lead as Red tapped the wall right there. Here we go to the turn, but Red hit the side of the hill right there. Could that help it maybe? As here we go to the final stretch. Huge air! And it looks like it's going to be a photo finish right there coming down. Oh my, what a finish that was. What a close race that was. As looked like might have Heart Gold had it in the end, but we're going to have to take a look at the replay. Alright, we're taking a look at the replay now as we see Red hit the side of the hill right there, which I thought might have screwed up a bit, but it actually might have helped him perhaps. But here we go to the turn. You see Heart Gold hit the side of the hill right there. Red was a little squirrely. Red hit the hill first, but right there. And it is indeed Heart Gold with the win, as is going on to the finals, as it just barely edged out with that nosedive probably being a huge deciding factor right there, as it is heading on to the finals. And now to find out its opponent. And here we go for the other one. Omega Ruby versus Japanese Blue. As Omega Ruby is really squirrely. Japanese Blue hanging in there. Here we go into the turns. As Japanese Blue went really wide, going over right there. Crushed the hood. Oh man, it's going to be Omega Ruby with the win. As Japanese Blue went into the turn way too wide. Had too much, it was too sharp and flipped over. Crushed the hood. How about that flipping over? And still finishing the race. Unfortunately for it, blew a chance. It could have possibly won it if it just had a better turn, because Omega Ruby also didn't have that much of a better turn either. But it blew it, as Omega Ruby is in the finals. And now we take a look at the bracket, as racing is now down to just one. Remember a while ago, we had 35 trucks. Then it got knocked down to 32 after round 1. Then it got knocked down to 16 after round 2. Then knocked down to 8 after round 3. Then down to 4 after the quarterfinals. And now after the semifinals, only 2 remain. Heart Gold versus Omega Ruby. Remakes are going to go at it, as it's going to be either Gen 4 or Gen 6 getting the racing win. Oh man, if only I could have done a racing version of this for the 20th anniversary so I can talk about and speculate how that last time went, but unfortunately I can't do that, as this is the first finals for this anniversary. So, As we take a look at the bracket, we saw some incredible races, photo finishes, wild flips and all that. But it's come down to this, our final race. As they are at the line, getting ready to go. As it's going to be Heart Gold versus Omega Ruby. Which one of these two is going to win racing tonight for the 25th anniversary before we get ready for freestyle? These two have come very far tonight, all the way from round 2. And they've knocked off some pretty good trucks tonight in terms of qualifying scenes. But we're going to find out. It's going to come down to this. Which one will it be winning racing? Will it be Heart Gold or will it be Omega Ruby? It is now time for the finals, as here we go! As they're getting ready, and here we go! Down Thunder Alley they go! Omega Ruby hit the side of the hill, but looks like has the slight lead. Getting close to the wall, though. Here we go into the turn. The deciding factor, as they both cut it short, though. Here we go! Right for the hill right there! But it's gonna be Heart Gold! Heart Gold, with a little bit of a length lead, is gonna get the win! How about that? And Heart Gold, with the win, is now going to celebrate with the fans as it thunders down Thunder Alley, down the straightaway, as it is celebrating this win. How about that? All the way from round 2. Had a lot of close races, and what a finals that was, too. Right neck and neck, but Heart Gold had by a truck length over Omega Ruby. Has tapped the wall right there. Got lucky, didn't get caught by the containers. And here we go. Going to do a donut. Trying to do it on next to the Pokémon 25th anniversary logo, well, my Monster Truck event logo I made, as sliding out, doing a counterbalancing method to make sure it doesn't flip over. I'm pretty sure up stopped. The fall was going to keep going until it was about to blow, and smacked the wall right there. Don't even think Heart Gold even saw it coming up. As driving down that ramp, let's see now, Heart Gold going to go right for the center ramp, which is a ramp right there just so the trucks can just drive up there easily, and going to go over the finish line. Looked like almost had a little bit of a wheelie slide out. Just bring up a whole bunch of black smoke. Now going to go over the logo. Going to go up that hill. A little bit kind of crooked. Keeping it going. As coming to a stop right there in front of the fans on that side. As give it up for your racing winner, Heart Gold, beating Omega Ruby in a near photo finish. What a race that was. In an even wilder finals that I thought it was going to be, as Heart Gold, like we said, just edged out Omega Ruby for the win. What a finals that was. But of course, this event is not over yet, as we still got a lot more to go. And next up is Freestyle, as we now take a look at the Freestyle Track. As of course, if y'all remember when I debuted this track back in December, anyone that follows Pokemon can clearly see all the Pokeball references out there. As you see, the racing lanes have the Premier Ball. The center of the track is a Pokeball. The whole track is a giant Pokeball. The Wheelie Wall, which is right there down at the bottom, is a Quick Ball. And as I said, it's a Wheelie Wall. Although it's shaped like a backflip wall, it is not, and I repeat, not designed to do backflips. It's supposed to be you crawl up to it and do a wheelie and land right on top of the container. And then on the left side of the racing lane, you got an Ultra Ball themed bus stack. And in the center, you have a Master Ball themed bus stack. Then to the right of the racing lane, you have a Great Ball themed like van stack with like a double in between and a shed which is backflippable. Then all the way down at the end of the track, you have the Dream Ball themed van stack. Then you have a Dive Ball themed fountain with a van stack in the middle, which is not the obstacle I really had in mind. I originally had, as I showed before, the triple fountain for my World Finals custom track. It didn't work out as planned, but that's what I had to deal with. And then finally, a Dusk Ball themed hybrid with a backflip semi-trailer in the middle of it. So of course, for anyone that doesn't know anything about Monster Trucks freestyling, what are the rules for freestyle? Well, the trucks have 2 minutes. They go out there, the clock starts as soon as they hit something, and it'll stop if they flip or shut down or whatever. And they have 2 minutes to go out there and do everything possible to put up a high score. Wheelies, donuts, backflips, stoppies, and everything. Going for the obstacles and all that. And then after time's up, there will be 4 judges, ranging from a score of 1 to 10 each, with the lowest possible being 4 and the highest score being 40. Whoever has the highest score at the end will get the win. Now, of course, remember in the 20th anniversary 5 years ago, we had a tie for freestyle between Pearl and AlphaSapphire with a 36 each. There is no tiebreaker here, so we could have a tie again still, but I'm curious. I wonder if that will happen again, especially if Pearl and AlphaSapphire put up another insane run like they did last year. And, of course, the order, just like in the 20th anniversary, is going to be based upon the order of games released. So it will start off with Gen 1. So Japanese red, Japanese blue, Japanese red, Japanese green, Japanese blue, yellow, red, blue. Then it'll be gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, fire red, leaf green, emerald, diamond, pearl, platinum, heart gold, soul silver, black, white, black 2, white 2, XY, omega ruby, alpha sapphire, sun, moon, ultra sun, ultra moon, let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee, sword, and then finally shield to wrap it up before encore. So I don't know about you all, I am ready to go for freestyle. This track that I've been thinking of for 5 years and took several months to make. Let's get freestyle underway! And freestyle is underway as Japanese Red is getting ready to go on the sick track, and here it comes on the track. Just like it started off the 20th anniversary 5 years ago, I cannot wait to see what it does tonight for a sick freestyle. Remember, the trucks have 2 minutes, but the clock does not start until it hits something. So, Japanese Red is getting the crowd all pumped up and ready to go for this 25th anniversary event. As driving down the straightaway, what will it go for first, as it's just showing off to the crowd, getting close to the bandstand, just going to drive around, doing a whole lap around the stadium to get everyone all pumped up, unlike when we went for the Leduc Leap 5 years ago. Let's see now, maybe line up for something, get close to the wheelie wall, nope. As looks like going to go line up for the center jump, and here we go. Freestyle is now underway, up the center jump, see the clock, oh, nose diving off the wheelie, as managed to save, we're going to go into the van stack, as smash the fronts of the vans and hit the wall right there. Not probably the best start that Japanese Red won, but still going. Gonna go for the fountain and gonna clear it too. Nice! With a wheelie. Gonna sky wheelie over the race lane into the side of the center jump. Oh, on 2 wheels right there. As saved it. But unfortunately gonna go into the wall and broke the hood off. Of course, BeamNG physics always breaks the hood off so easy. Now gonna go up the center jump again. Some nice air. Took a hard bounce though. And gonna go hit the side of the hybrid. Let's see what Japanese Red will do next. Gonna go line up now for the van stack. Up and over it, and land on the cars too, coming down. That was beautiful. Here we go, gonna go right back for the fountain into the side, but this time not gonna clear it. Ooh, took a hard hit right there on 2 wheels right there. Could be in trouble. Hit the brakes right there. Oh, on 2 wheels again. Gonna go over right there. Has a shot to save it, but no, not gonna be able to save it as the run is over, unfortunately. Unfortunate for Japanese Red, flipped way too early. Didn't even fill half the time too. That's really sad. Nothing like it was in its 20th anniversary event. And unfortunately, I don't think I mentioned it, but if a truck does not fill their entire run, they get deducted by points. You have to fill the entire clock in order to get the most points possible. So the score is going to be quite low. And here come the scores, that is going to be just a 16 for Japanese Red, unfortunately. I think that's like almost half the score that it got last time. But right now, that is the first leader on the board, Japanese Red, with a score of 16. Now, all the trucks coming up next are going to have to try and take that down. The highest score possible, though, is 40. So that's plenty of room for anyone to take down. So now let's get on to our next truck to take on Japanese Red 16. And now here comes Japanese Green to take on that 16 by Japanese Red. It's sister game, so let's see what it does. Gonna go right for the hybrid. Ooh, bad hit right there. And looks like it broke a shock right. That's stuck on top of the container. Got off of it. Gotta look at it. Yeah, busted shock. That's gonna hurt. Right on the first hit too. Going over the hybrid once again. And once again backed off it too. Not a good start at all for Japanese Red, but honestly, as long as it fills the clock, it still might be able to get the lead. Gonna go up the bus stack. Land on top of it too, coming down. Gotta be very careful. You see the truck's gonna be leaning now with that broken shock. Gonna go over the racing lanes. That's gonna now go into the fountain. Well, the side of the fountain. Lands on the side of the hill coming down. Is in trouble. On 2 wheels. Going over. Already lost the flag. Took a hard hit into the wall. But still holding on. At least saving it. Over the fountain. And gonna clear it. Nice. Took the hard land there without the shocks. Had a little bit of a slap wheelie. As let's see now, gonna line up. Here we go for the wheelie wall. right for it, and just like I said, land right on top of a wheelie. That's the whole reason of it. That was nice. Halfway through the run now. Here we go. Gonna go right for the bus stack. Some nice air. That's gonna be hard land coming down. Ooh, hard hit. Pogoing it, but held on. As already went farther than Japanese Red did. Gonna go right back for the fountain. Nice air off the side. Watch out for the rut. Took it. Hit a hard. Land hard. As gonna land nice sky wheelie onto the bus. That was beautiful. But oh, got caught right here. Going over right there. Driving out of it and saved it. Nice save. As the clock's starting to wind down for Japanese Green. Put up a good run so far despite being broken. As here we go now right for the bus stack. Lands on top of the Pokeball's lines. As let's see now, slide now, starting to lift up, and careful on 2 wheels, and gonna save it! Another beautiful save. Going to now line up a little bit of a sidewall, going to cross-red over the bus, got caught a little bit by the bus. As final 13 seconds, what's it gonna do? Here we go, right for the wheelie bar, wheelie wall, land on top of it once again, nice. Alright, 6 seconds left, better hurry up. Let's see, you can now go right for the bus stack, over the shed, nice! As almost hits the fountain right there. As, this all still counts towards the run. As ball's part of the bed right there on 2 wheels into the wall. Still sidewall right there. And finally gonna go over right there. Couldn't save it. And all that counted towards the end of its run. As long as it was still doing a combo, it still kept on going even though time expired. What a good run Japanese Green put up despite breaking the shock on the first hit. As here come the scores. And it's going to be a 24 for Japanese Green as it's going to take the lead. Unfortunately, breaking the shock caused it to not be as aggressive as it probably would have to avoid flipping over. But it's still enough, though, to take the lead from Japanese Red, as Japanese Green, with a score of 24, is now our new leader. Here comes Japanese Blue now! As you see on the track, as Japanese Blue made very far in racing. Let's see how it can do with Freestyle. Gonna go right for that bus stack. Comes to a crawl. Up and over it. Nice sky wheelie. Land a little bit on the bus coming down. Score to beat that 24 by Japanese Green. Now gonna go land right for the center jump. Nice air land right on the Pokeball's button with a little bit of a slap wheelie. Started to lift up a little bit. Starting to lift up again, but held on. As gonna go into the fountain this time. Well, caught a little bit of the rear end into it. Nice. Is going to go right for the back of the bus stack. Lands right on the bus. It's beautifully. Got caught a little bit inside the bus stack right there. And the sway bar right there, one of them is broken. So now be careful because the truck's going to lean. As you see right there, that's what the sway bars do. They prevent the truck from leaning. But with one of them broken, that's not going to stop it from leaning now. Man, trucks are breaking pretty easy out here on this track. It's a truck eater so far. In a bad spot right there. Lost the flag, but saved it. Going to reverse up the van stack now. First time anyone did that, so that's going to help score some points. Let's see now, Japanese Blue, tap the side of the fountain. Now going to go right for the back of the bus stack. Some nice air, crooked sky wheelie in trouble, going over right there, and drove out of it. Nice save once again. And see, here we go, the first backflip of the night. Going to go right for it, and hard hit on the rear end. In trouble right there. Nice save out of it. Good run so far by Japanese Blues that yanked the container out of its spot, so that might make backflips in the future hard to do. Huge air off the crossbar of the bus. Took a hard hit right there. Still hang on. Here we go. Gonna go jump. Nope. Gonna crossbar over the center jump. Almost into the center jump. Into the side of the fountain almost too. As let's see. Gonna go right for that van stack. Crooked hit right there. Coming down. Let's see. Just 21 seconds left. Gonna go hit the side of the fountain right there. Need to slow down though, in trouble. In big trouble right there. Nosedived it, but held on. And now both sway bars are busted. Oh my god, that's going to be very trouble for Freestyle. There goes the tailgate. And wheelied up the wheelie wall. Here we go, 6 seconds left. As going to go right for the bus stack. Some nice air. As watch out, going to smack into the backflip wall. And then drive into it. As still driving into it, backed up it, and that will be it for the score. None of this counts after the score. Once the scores are in, they're done. They can keep going, but none of this counts towards the score. Nice sky wheelie, gonna land right on top of the bus as going down the ramp. Still gonna be very difficult to drive with both sway bars broken. Spun around the wheelie bar, ran over the tailgate too. On 2 wheels, that could be trouble, but held on. Yeah, when both sway bars are busted, it's gonna be very difficult to handle the truck. Gonna go right for the hybrid. Big sky wheelie started to overshot though. Took the hard hit, but held on. Let's see now as Japanese Blue almost hits the van stack. Slides out and coming to a stop now. Great run by Japanese Blue right there. Broke the sway bar pretty early on, but that was still a great run with a whole bunch of saves and all that. As here come the scores. And it's a 27 for Japanese Blue as it's going to take the lead as we have 3 lead changes so far to start the night. As Japanese Blue now leads with a 27. That's the new leader to go. As we continue on, as we finished all the Japanese trucks, cannot wait to see what the rest of the trucks are going to do. Especially with the next one coming up being very special for me. And now up is Yellow to represent the first game I played for Pokemon. Oh god, all these nostalgia. Gonna go right for the hybrid to start off there. Nice hit right there. On 2 wheels with a wheelie as well. Gonna go up the race lane, but watch out for the bus. Hit the side of it, got caught by it. Is in trouble. Saved it. Got lucky right there. Score to beat 27 by Japanese Blue. Let's see what Yellow can do. Gonna go right up Master Ball. Slow down though as the fountain's coming up. Going into the side of the hill, coming down. Let's watch out for the wall. Because remember, those walls are grabby as we saw from qualifying. Here we go now right for the van stack. It's going to land right on top of the van. And now here we go. Fault was going to go for the container, but didn't. Hit the side of the hill, the hybrid. Now going to go up the bus stack. Nice there, coming down. Yep, this is the first game I played back in October of 1999 to April of 2000. Whatever stretch of time that was between them when I first played. Hard hit on the top of the hill coming down. As now slides out. Here we go now right back for the fountain. Gonna go up and over it and gonna get caught by the rut right there. Got lucky, didn't get caught or anything. Gonna go up the center jump, racing lane, cross right over the center jump. Halfway through the run now, as Yellow needs to pick up a bit in order to take on Japanese Blue's 27. Nice sky wheelie, almost jumped the line for the Pokeball. So watch out for the van coming up, as now lines up for the hybrid. Here we go, over the container and jumped it, nice. Beautiful right there. Here we go right back for the bus stack. Up and over it, down the Ultra Ball. As watch out for the wheelie wall, hit the quick ball part of it. Here we go, up the hill, jump the shed, but watch out for the fountain coming up. Bad hit right there, and oh, in trouble right there. Got the drive out of it, lost the flag, and saved it. Nice save by Yellow. Here we go, just 18 seconds remaining. What's Yellow gonna do? As here we go, gonna go cross Fred and hit the side of that van coming down. There we go, bad hit right there, saved it again. There's just 8 seconds remaining. Let's see what Yellow can do. Gonna go up and over, just jump the shed. As here comes the fountain into the side of it. Coming down, and couldn't get no slap. That is it for the run for Yellow. As none of this counts. Hard hit right there, lost the hood. Lost the windshield too, going over, and got the momentum to save it. Right there. Oh, bad hit right there. I think the tire popped, and saved it though. What a save that was. Nice save. That doesn't count though on the run because the clock expired well before it went for the van stack. But what a finish there by Yellow. Will it be enough though to take on that 27 by Japanese Blue? We're gonna find out as here come the scores. And it's a 28 for Yellow as we have another new leader. 4 straight lead changes to start off Freestyle. As Yellow is gonna lead with a 28 as we still continue on with Gen 1 as Yellow is the new truck to beat. Alright, now here comes Red on the track to take on Yellow's 28. Let's see what Red can do. As just going to go drive around the center of the track. Looks like going to go right for the racing lane. Nice air off the side of that hill coming down. As let's see, Red now going to go for the wheelie. Well, not a good angle though. Bad spot right there. Uh-oh, it's stuck now. As trying to drive down, you got to be very careful with the wall. The stumpsters right there to keep them from going to the stands. Very bad start right there for Red, and lost the flag somehow. Has jumped over the button for the Pokeball. How about that for a nice jump? That was probably the farthest jump anyone did tonight so far off of it. Gonna go for the hybrid, hit the side of the container. Now gonna go for the bus stack, off the side, crush the hood a little bit, the front of the bus. Just slide that a little bit. Now gonna go line up right back for the bus stack, right for it, avoids the hybrid coming up. Hard hit right there, bad bounce too. Let's see what Red can do now, slides out. That's what someone needs to do eventually tonight, a donut. Right for the fountain off the side of it. As gonna go into the race lane, almost cross-fed into the center jump. And starting to lift up a little bit, be careful, slides out. And now halfway through the run, gonna go right back for the race lane. Oh, hit the side of the bus, the stack coming up. Here we go, in trouble, gonna flip it over right there. Lost almost the entire body, but saved it though. As there goes the cab flying on the ground. How about this, gonna go for the fountain sideways. Hit the side of the van too, coming out, nice. That's the first time anyone did that tonight. That's gonna score some points. Here we go, over the bus. As nice So let's see, here we go, right back for the wheelie wall, see how it handles this time. And gonna go up and over it. Oh, nice air off it too. That might have been the biggest air so far anyone got off of it. Now back for that hill, nice air off of it. As takes a hard bounce right there. Here we go, gonna cartwheel it and save it. Beautiful save. Just 19 seconds left. Red's put itself in contention, challenge Yellow's 28. Here we go, right for the fountain and gonna clear it again. Nice. Uh-oh, here we go, right for the backflip for the shed, right for the shed, and failed, crushed the hood, but got the backflip off it, nice, and got a reverse wheelie off it, still going, in reverse, cartwheeling right there, smacked the wall, and that is it. What a move, what a finish right there for Red. After that terrible start, Red has definitely put itself in contention, is going to go into the first storm of the night, uh-oh, hit the side of the wheelie wall, going to go over right there. Is in trouble, but not going to be able to save it as it's finally naked right there. Oh my goodness, how about that run for Red? All those saves and got the first backflip off the shed, although it was terrible backflip. Beautiful crush on the hood, but managed to save it. But now the question is, will it be enough to take on Yellow's 28? As here come the scores. And it's going to be a 28 for Red as it ties Yellow. I guess that terrible start to begin hurt its chances to take the lead, as Red will tie Yellow. They're now the co-leaders right now. And of course, at the end of the show, if they somehow still tie with the lead, they're both going to win. But 28 would be a very low score for a win and run. That's still a lot of room left, so we'll see what happens. But right now, Red and Yellow are now tied with a 28 with the lead. And now here comes Blue to take on the tie between Yellow and Red as driving down the straightaway. Let's see what Blue could do to wrap up Gen 1 as just driving around. Probably deciding still what to go for. Getting close to the dumpsters right there, so you gotta watch out for it. Looks like lined up for something right here. Backed up almost into the dumpsters. Maybe lined up for the great ball. And nope, gonna go right for the race lane instead. Some nice air off to get things started. With a bit of a slab lead, we gotta watch out for the van coming up. As just avoid the van stack. Now gonna go right for the hybrid. Nice air off of it. Coming down with a nosedive. Had a little bit of a wheelie. Gonna go right for the... Oh, got caught by the car, unfortunately. And it popped the tire. Oh, that's gonna hurt right there. Gonna go up the bus right there. Oh, man, that really hurts right there. On 2 wheels. Going over and saved it. That's gonna really hurt Blue's run with that popped tire and all. But still gonna keep going. Lands right on the button. I wonder what's in that Pokeball. As... getting close to the wall. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to drive this track. Oh, into the side of the hill right there. Going over and drove out of it just barely. Uh-oh, needs to reverse out of it and got the save. Lost the flag, lost the cab and the hood, but still going and going to land right on top of the van into the fountain as well. How fitted for a Blastoise. Here we go, back for the center jump. Going to land right on top of the bus. Uh-oh, stuck in the hole now. That reminds me of World Final 6. Uh-oh, that's not good, but drove out of it. Overshot right there, cartwheeling it almost, held on for the save, as now going to go for the wheelie bar, almost like corkscrew right there, took a hard hit, and unfortunately he's going to end its run early. Oh man, Blue got really fucked over by the tire popping, and unfortunately it just ruined its run and momentum for the rest of the run, and that's going to really hurt scores. Left over 50 seconds on the clock, so here come the scores. And it's only going to be an 18 for Blue, sadly, as that's the first time tonight where a truck did not take the lead after coming out. After having 5 straight lead changes, Gen 1 is now over. How about that for a start? As Red and Yellow are tied with 28, but we still got so many more trucks to go as we now begin Gen 2. And now to begin Gen 2 is Gold! To take on that tie of 28 between Yellow and Red. Gonna go right for the hybrid. Ooh, hard hit right there. Laying on top of the backflip semi-container, I mean to say. No broken shock this time, though. Got really close to that van when it went up the race lane. It looks like the cab might be loose already. Here we go, gonna go up the great ball. Just jumped the shed. And got a slap wheelie, too, coming down. As you see, Gold now going to line up right for that van stack of the Dream Ball. Lands right on top of the van. As on 2 wheels a bit. Now going to go right up and over the hybrid once again. Tap the semi-trailer. Careful with that car, though. As up and over it, lands right on the bus coming down. As now, up a good run so far. Going to go right for the wheelie wall. And land right on top of it, too. That was not a good hit. On 2 wheels, got the save, though. Put up a good run so far. As nice here, but watch out for the fountain coming up. And gonna smack into the car on 2 wheels, saved it. Man, one hit after another so far for gold. This is looking good. Nice sky wheelie off the van. Coming down into the side of the hill right there on 2 wheels. That is gonna go around the shed. Let's see now, lining up. Watch out for the wall and hit it way too hard on 2 wheels, saved it. You have to be careful though, because those walls will really send you sideways if you hit them hard. And speaking of wall, here we go for the backflip wall. First time since I think Red went for it, or Japanese Red, and got it. Hard hit though. Whiff a reverse wheelie too, but watch out for the wall coming up. That will grab you. Man, Gold is putting up a run so far. As now going to do a donut right on top of the Pokeball button. I think this is the first donut tonight in regulation. It's on 2 wheels though, going over, but the momentum will flip it back over. Nice save. As the windshields lose, gonna flip on top of the cars and gonna end the run right there. Left 17 seconds on the clock. And if it doesn't get the lead or tie, that's most likely going to be the deciding factor because it flipped too early with like 15 seconds left in the run. So, as the scores come in, will it be enough? And it's only a 27 for Gold. Tied for 4th place right now. Fell 1 point short of the tie. And of course, like I just said, flipping with 15 seconds left was definitely the deciding factor. Unfortunate for Gold because it was put up a run. But flipping too early prevents chances from tying or taking the lead. And now up is Silver now. Let's see what Silver can do. As going to now line up right for the bus stack getting started. I say they're going to land right on the bus coming down. As, let's see, going to now line up right for the Great Ball Hill. Over the shed. As going to go into the fountain. Going to take a hard hit into the van. Oh, in trouble. Going to go over. And lucky for it, the momentum gave it a save as it crushed the hood in and lost the windshield. Hood's dangling right there. Gonna go right for the bus stack and gonna land right on top of that one bus right there. Beautifully crushing it down. As the hood is somehow hanging on, and there it goes. Man, what a save that was for Silver. Some nice there, but watch out. The backflip wall is coming up. Took a violent hit right there and then gonna go into it, but that was more like it was forced into it. What a hard hit, and gonna drive into it again. I think it was trying to go in reverse, but it was stuck in drive. And how about that? Gonna go reverse up the bus stack now. Over to wheelie down the Ultra Ball. That was nice. As had a little bit of a power wheel right there. Silver gonna go across. Here we go. Gonna be trouble. Lands right on the button with a little bit of a wheelie. Now going for the Dream Ball. Up and over it, off the side. Ooh, that was a hard hit on 2 wheels. As gonna go almost hit the side of the container. That would have been a problem for it if it did hit it. Gonna go up the bus stack. Nice there once again. Oh, got caught by the bus and somehow got out of it and didn't even pop the tire. Even more lucky. As the clocks wind down, needs to pick up the pace though for Silver. Kind of a cross-red hit. And a little bit of trouble going up the fountain. Slides out right there, almost into Thunder Rally on that side. Here we go, right back for the fountain. Gonna nosedive though. Ooh, what a hit inside the fountain, driving out of it. Here we go, back for the shed. Right for it, and not a good backflip again. Overshot it and saved it. Nice save again. That was beautiful. Let's see what Silver could do now, going right back for the bus. Off the side, nice air, as just 12 seconds left. As gonna run over the hood. Here we go, wheelie wall. Up and over right there. Oh my god, and what a landing! What a landing that is! Right on top of it! It's stuck on top of it! Oh my goodness! It is now, I would normally say it's part of an obstacle now, but in order to make sure the game doesn't lag or anything during filming, I'm gonna have to take it off. That's more important than anything else. But what a finish for Silver. It left 5 seconds on the clock, but it's not gonna matter too much. What a finish that was, as here's the other side of it. My oh my, what a finish that was. As here come the scores. And it's only a 25 for Silver. Wow, a little bit low, don't you think? Especially after that finish. But Silver, not going to be taking the lead right there. But man, that is one infamous finish. So far, like the most infamous move of the night so far. And now up is Crystal to wrap up Gen 2 as got really close to the wall right there. It's not going to go for the hybrid or the bus stack. Going to go for the back of the bus stack. Here we go. Oh, nice sky wheelie to get things started. It's going to land right on top of the buses coming down. Had to be very careful because during practicing while I was making this track, when they made the update to the trucks were not getting like backflips off, but now, ever since the update, now they are. Ooh, a hard hit right there. off the side of the fountain coming down, so it has to be very careful when they go for the back of the bus. And it's going to go over the van stack, lands on top of it. Here we go, right back for the hybrid, going to land right on top of the container. Nice wheelie over it too. Here we go for the back of the bus, as land on the side of the bus coming down. Solid run so far, going to go right for the wheelie wall, and unlike Silver, didn't overshoot and flip over, but that was a hard nosedive hit it took right there. Here we go, right back for the great ball. Watch out for the fountain coming down. Ooh, hard hit, and here we go. Over it goes, it lost the hood. How did it not lose the flag as it runs over the hood with the wheelie? Here we go now, right back for the bus stack. Nice sky wheelie coming down. Let's watch out for the dumpsters. As now, halfway through the run, right for the master ball. Has some nice air off it. Gonna smack it to the side of the fountain on 2 wheels. Held on, in a bad spot right here. Going over, and just managed to save it for the moment. And another save. Lost the flag and the cab's loose, but still going. And gonna jump the fountain right there. Here we go, right for the shed. Up and over it, and unfortunately, still has a chance to save it right there. Got the save right there, nice! But unfortunately, can't see. Oh, it drove into the shed, and it is over. Oh, man, the view cost it right there. It had a chance, but it's over right there. I'm not going to bother. As, oh, man, it yanked the shed out of its place. It's happened to a lot of trucks where they're trying to go in reverse, but the truck refuses to shift gears. It stayed in drive and ended up driving back into the shed, which yanked it out more. And just went over, unfortunately, for Crystal. Flipped way too early. And that also means the shed is most likely not going to be back flippable now, as it has probably been damaged and ripped apart to oblivion. So you know what that means? We're going to probably see some beautiful destruction with that shed very soon. So now, let's check the scores. And it's only a 24 for Crystal, as it left 25 seconds on the clock, unfortunately for it, as it ends its run really short. Well, we've gone now through Gen 2. 9 trucks in out of the 35 competing. And yellow and red are still tied with the 28. Will it last into Gen 3? We're going to find out. Let's now begin Gen 3. Now up to start Gen 3 is Ruby coming onto the track. Going to go right for the hybrid, hit the side of it. Hard hit, on 2 wheels. Not a good spot, as ended up missing the bus stack. That was a lot of time wasted to knock over an obstacle because of that bad hit. Gonna go for the bus stack that side. Nice air. Land right on the Pokeballs on line. Let's see, slides out now. Gonna line up right for the back of the fountain. Some nice air is caught by the grip of it on 2 wheels. As Ruby and Sapphire, of course, are pretty special for me, as especially for monster trucks, going over as we'll save it, or so I thought, going over again, and just managed to get the save, but still in trouble, got the save right there. Lucky as fuck with that save over the racing lane, as those were the games that I played when I went out to Vegas for World Finals 4. I even played Sapphire for the first time, and BWI Airport while we waited for our airplane, going right for the hybrid, and coming down with a hard slap wheelie. Now goes for the bus stack as land on the bus coming down. 2 wheels. I'm surprised the tire didn't break off, as going over and saved it again. Kind of an unrealistic save there, but still holding on to challenge the lead of yellow and red. Gonna go up the bus stack as hard hit got the slap wheelies. The cab. Oh, pogoing it all over the place. Is gonna flip right on top of the vans right there. Nice save. Man, Ruby is pogoing all over the place. Tap the side of the container. Here we go. Back huge sky wheelie. Landed on the bus right there. What a beautiful landing that was. Here we go. Right for the wheelie. Oh my god, like a backflip on top of it. Nice. Stuck though. It's coming down. Reversing out of it, but it's going to go over, sadly. Gonna leave like 20 seconds on the clock as it got stuck on top of the container. What a sky wheelie that was off the bus right there. That was beautiful for Ruby. But here come the scores. And it's going to be a 26 for Ruby. Unfortunately, flipping way too early might have cost a chance to contend for a tie, maybe, as yellow and red have survived another game as we continue on with Freestyle. And now up is Sapphire coming onto the track. As going to now go line right for the hybrid. Up and over. Oh, what a hard nosedive right there. He's got caught by the container a little bit. Oh, bouncing all over the place. That's not a good start. Watch out. Got caught by the side of the bus coming down. What a weird start that was for Sapphire. Got caught by everything. Now going to go over the shed. And they gotta be careful. You see the shed's been yanked out a lot, so they gotta get a lot more air to make sure they're gonna clear it. As just tapped inside the van, got caught by the car a little bit. Here we go, now Sapphire going right back for the container. Nice air off of it. With a little bit of a wheelie. Gonna go right, uh-oh, here we go on 2 wheels. Nice save once again. Let's see, Sapphire lines up now for the great ball once again. Gonna get some big air, but watch out for the fountain coming up. Huge sky wheelie, smashed the rear end into the car and saved it. What a save that was! How about that move for Sapphire? Hit the side of the car right there. Held on. As let's see now, lines up for the Ultra Ball. Man, what a good run so far by Sapphire. Gonna land right on the Pokeball's button with a wheelie 2 into the side of the fountain. As now going for the van. As hit the side of it on 2 wheels. Crushed the hood. As in trouble. Bouncing it and saved it. Nice. Got a wheelie out of it too. Sapphire now going for the back of the bus. Crawl, and another beautiful sky wheelie gonna hit the ramp as she's gonna wheelie over the bus. What a run this is by Sapphire so far. Slides out as now going way off course. Gonna hit the great ball ramp sideways, but watch out for the bus coming up. Smacked into it hard, spun around into the van stack, which that van stack hasn't been touched a lot. Smacked into the container right there as spun it around again. Nice save. Needs to pick up the pace so it's not wasting a lot of time. Here we go, the fountain, up and over, got caught a little bit as the clucks wind down on 2 wheels right there, as sidewalling it, and we'll get the save, nice save, as 5 seconds remaining, going right for, hit the side of the fountain on 2 wheels right there, as gonna cartwheel into the containers and saved it, and comboed it into a wheelie. This all still counts, as Pogo it and smashes into the bus before finally coming to a stop. What a finish that was for Sapphire! That run was insane! Although it hurts that all the pogoing and the saving, all that. Could that be enough to take the lead possibly? Score to beat that 28 by yellow and red. As we're about to find out, as here come the scores. And it's a 31 for Sapphire, as Sapphire will finally break the tie of yellow and red to take the lead. And the first run of the night to get over 30 points. As the deficit now has a 9-point gap now, as Sapphire takes the lead by 3. What a run by Sapphire, will do just enough to take the lead, as that wraps up these part of the Gen 3 games, but we got our first remakes now coming up. And now up is Fire Red, the first of the remakes coming onto the track. As its remake game, Red got already beat. Let's see how it does against Sapphire's 31. Gonna go up the bus deck. Oh no, got caught by the bus right there. Oh no, that's not good. It's backed off of it as the tire is popped. That is terrible how it got caught right there. Oh, and inside the bus. Gonna go over again. It's badly in trouble right there. And sidewalled it and just luckily got the save right there. Oh my god, what a terrible start Fire Red had. Got caught by the bus twice. Popped tire, but luckily held on. But needs to put up something really big now after that terrible start. As you see now, Fire Red going right for the van, all over the place because the pop tires caused its steering problems. Gonna go over the van, lay on top of it, off the fountain. Sadly, we can smack the wall right there. Not good to ride it. Got off of it. Man, that has not been a good run so far by Fire Red. Gonna smack the side of the wheelie wall and is gonna go over. Wait, no! Got the momentum right there. Got very lucky. Should have shut it off, but just got lucky. Managed to save it. So halfway through the run, Fire Red's been lucky twice. What a wheelie right there on a pop tire. Got lucky way too many times, but that could hurt its score too. Gonna go up and hit the side of the container. Got caught right there. Gonna go over, and of course another BeamNG level save. Wheelie into the side. There we go again, going over. And we'll save it again. This is insane. But it's going to hurt the score probably a lot more. So, oh, huge sky wheelie going to land right on the bus right there. And that time didn't get caught. Final 30 seconds for Fire Red as it still continues on. Going to now go into the center jump. Here we go. Going to start cartwheeling it right there. Going over. And we'll save it again. As BeamNG Physics save it once again. As gonna back up. Oh, gonna go for a reverse backflip. No one did that tonight. But gonna go up and over. And couldn't get it as trying to save it. And will! Pogoing it into the fan, over the fountain. Cartwheeling it into the wall. And we'll still try to save this. All counts towards a run. And nope, still really counts it. There it is. That is it for the run. How about that Fire Red? Oh, Fire Red in trouble. Sidewall right there, and this time finally going to end the run. Oh my goodness, all those saves that Fire Red did. That is insane how lucky he was in this run, but all those saves, especially says how kind of silly they were, that is also going to hurt the score though. Score to beat is a 31 by Sapphire. Here it comes. And it's a 26 for Fire Red, as it will not take the lead, nowhere close to it, as Sapphire holds on. Maybe if all those flips didn't happen, maybe if the tire didn't get caught, which I still don't get how it got caught since it was nowhere near the bus. It was on the down ramp, for God's sake, when it got caught. But unfortunately, that's what happened to Fire Red, as it's only going to be a 26. Leaf Green is now ready to go, as let's see what Leaf Green can do. Make up for how Fire Red do. Going to go right for the bus. Nice air. And that time didn't get caught with a nice wheelie coming out. But oh, on two wheels. Just held on for the sidewall. Here we go now. Going to go up and over the shed. Just barely cleared it. As going into the fountain. Going to nosedive. Uh-oh. Got caught this time by the van stack. Has lost the hood. It is getting kind of annoying how easy the hoods break off in this game. Like, really silly. Oh, got caught by the van right there, too. Not off to the best start right there for Leaf Green. Going to go right over the container. Oh, hard hit right there, but held on. As Leaf Green continuing on up the bus stack. Some nice air. Bit of a wheelie. As now for the wheelie wall. Sky wheelie. And going to land right on top of a little bit of a crooked hit. As somehow the flag still held on for the great ball. Over the shed. Just watch out for the fountain coming up with a little bit of a nosedive. Now gonna line up right for the fountain right here. Gonna go up and over it. Some nice air. Gonna land inside the fountain. Part of the bed came loose. With a wheelie. Gonna cross red. Nice air off the bus. Managed to clear it too. Nice slides out. We go now line up right for the back of Racing Lane. Watch out. Oh, hit the shed right there. I'm surprised it didn't rip it apart. Lost part of the body right there. What a sidewall that was. Into the wall. Managed to save it. Leaf Green holding on. Put up a good run, maybe to challenge Sapphire. Going right for the back of the bus. Gonna land right on top of the bus coming down into the other bus. But oh no! Side one. Oh no! Oh, went over unfortunately. Oh man, that sucked. Leaf Green was putting up a run right there, but unfortunately got bit hard by the landed into the bus and just went over right there. Left like 30-something seconds on the clock. As here come the scores. It's a 29 for Leaf Green, as it's good enough for second place. Oh, man. If it didn't flip early enough, it might have been able to challenge Sapphire's 31, but right now, that's second place, so how about that for Leaf Green? But fortunately, flipping way too early cost its chance for the win, or at least the lead. And now up is Emerald. Here comes onto the track. Let's see what Emerald can do. As Emerald has the oldest Pokemon I still have, my starter Sceptile, which is on one of my GameCube memory cards on Coliseum. Some nice air off the back of the bus stack. Landed right on top of it. That bastard's almost 16 years old. Over the shed, some nice air. As gonna go wheelie. Oh, in trouble! Crooked hit on two wheels, saved it off the fountain. Nice save. As let's see what Emerald's got now. Right for the cross thread. Landed a little bit on top of the container coming down. Now gonna go for the bus stack. Nice air on top of the bus coming down. As now lines up for the wheelie wall. Uh-oh, off the side though. That was a really weird hit with a wheelie. Now gonna go right for the center jump. Some nice air. As a little bit of a slap wheelie into the side of the fountain. Watch out for the van. Gonna go up the side of it on two wheels though. A little bit of trouble. Managed to save it. As Emerald needs to pick up the pace. Some nice air. Just managed to clear the container. Now going to go back for that bus stack. Nice air. That car has like not been touched like whatsoever compared to the other one that got yanked out from someone earlier. Wheelie wall. Nice air off of it. And wheelied on top of it. Coming down. As now lines up right back for the great ball. Here we go. Nice air. But watch out for the fountain coming up. Here we go. On two wheels. Saved it. As just stopped right in front of the cars. Right there at the van stack. As now going to go right over the van. Going to land right on top of the van. That car doesn't even really got touched much at all, too. Going to go, watch out for the side of the bus coming down. As sliding out a bit. Now lines up right for the Ultra Ball bus stack. Nice air. as jumped over the line with a bit of a wheelie. Good run so far by Emerald, and gonna go for the advanced stack sideways, but not a good spot right there. Has got the back off of it. It's stuck. Wastes a lot of time, but got off of it. That was probably not a smart move to go with time remaining. Here we go for the back of the bus. And it's gonna smash into him. A big sky wheelie, but gonna land right on top of it. Managed to save for the moment because the bat landed, and we'll save it. Still in trouble, and gonna go over, but we'll save it. How about that? Still going though as the talk expired, going up the bus stack. Nice save right there by Emerald. Oh my goodness, what a save that was, as unfortunately the hood is stuck in that tire. That could cause problems, maybe even breaking the tire. But Emerald's now going to go into a donut, but this doesn't count towards score. Smoke already coming out from the transmission as it's being burned up like crazy right there. What a beautiful sidewall that is as it finally comes to a stop. What a run that was by Emerald. Who knows, will it be enough to take on Sapphire's 31. That finish, though, was insane, as here come the scores. And it's a 27 for Emerald, as the judges did not really think much of the run, as it kind of was a little bit lacking other than that incredible finish right there. As Gen 3 will now wrap up as we're getting ready for Gen 4, the DS era, as Emerald leads with a 31. As, oh boy, this could be crazy, because remember, we have our racing winner here tonight in Gen 4, and one of our freestyle winners was from Gen 4 as well. Could Heart Gold maybe double down? Will Pearl take the lead like it did in the previous event? We're going to find out as we now get into Gen 4. And now up to begin Gen 4 is Diamond as it comes onto the track to take on Sapphire's 31. Will it be enough though to take the lead this time though, since everyone else has been struggling so far, almost into the jump, the wheelie wall. Here we go, right for a center jump, almost off the side, nice sky wheelie, lands right on the button with a hard nosedive hit, almost into the side of the hybrid, as it's going to now line up right for it, off to a solid start in terms of momentum, landed right on top of the semi-container. Nice sky wheelie, but in a bad angle though, as it's going to land on top of the bus. Luckily it didn't get caught. It did get caught, but luckily got out of it. That would have been a disaster if it got caught. And a little bit of a power wheelie. And now going to go for the backflip right this soon. And almost yanked it out again, but nice into a one-wheel reverse wheelie. Nice run so far by Diamond as reverses up the bus stack on one wheel. In trouble right there, held on, nice save. Unfortunately got the back up there. What a start for Diamond. As now going to go line right for the wheelie wall. We go up and over. Big sky wheelie. Landed on the rear end, lost the flag at tailgate. How about that? Gonna go right for the bus stack, lands right on the button once again. Here we go on two wheels. Saved it. As got no stopping, but overshot though, as went into the wall, lost the hood there. What a run so far by Diamond. Now gonna reverse up the fan stack into the fountain. Hard hit right there. In trouble. Saved it again. As on two wheels. As gonna almost hit the shed right there. Not a good angle though. These saves though, they're nice, but they're getting a little bit ridiculous, but held on. As 43 seconds left. Diamond is putting up a run so far. Here we go, gonna jump the shed and gonna stop right on top of the side. Almost hit the side of the van right there. Here we go now, lined up right for the van stack. Nice sky wheelie. Really crooked hit right there. Final 28 seconds into the hybrid. Nice sky wheelie. Coming down into a slap wheelie. As here we go, wheelie up. Almost got caught by the bus on two wheels. Managed to save it. As slid around, 16 seconds left. What a run so far by Diamond. Gonna go right for the crossfed over the fountain and over the van. On two wheels though, going over in a bad spot though, but got the save. Nice save right there. As unfortunately gonna hit the wall right there. Had a little bit of a wheelie, but that's gonna be it in terms of score. As Diamond still continues on. Nice save. And this could be a running challenge. Sapphire gonna front flip it right there. Land on the roof. On two wheels right there. And managed to save it again. Pop the tire and gonna come to a stop right in front of the wall. What a run by Diamond there. That was insane. But now, will it be enough to take on Sapphire's 31? Oh boy, it's gonna be close as here come the scores. And it's a 30 for Diamond. Oh man, 1 point short from tying. Oh man, 1 point short for Diamond. As there are boos in the crowd too. Well, that should have been higher. Oh man, I think all like the saves during the run might have cost a bit because they were getting a little bit ridiculous over and over and over again. Oh man, Diamond was right there, had it, but was just 1 point short, as that is second place for tonight, as Sapphire still lives on for another round. And now up is a truck we definitely want to keep our eyes on, and that is Pearl, because Pearl was one of the trucks that won Freestyle here back in 2016. Is going to go right for the hybrid and jumped it. Got a 36 last time. Still can possibly get that, but let's see if it can do it. A nice air land right on top of the bus. Let's see what Pearl can do. The fastest game in terms of the handhelds I beat in just 2 weeks. So let's see. Over the hill, into the fountain. Nice start there for Pearl. Came so close, Diamond did, to take the lead from Sapphire. Shouldn't be too hard for Pearl to do. As nice air once again coming down. Off to a really good start. Slid out a little bit. Going to go up the bus deck. Uh-oh, here we go. Going off the side. Lost the flag. And we'll save it. Nice save. Now lines up for the wheelie wall. Going to go up and over it. Land right on top of it. Nice hit. Oh, and 2 wheels. Saved it. Looked like the tire might have got stretched a bit, but luckily it doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Going to cross Fred. Some nice air. Bad landing though. A little bit crooked hit. Oh, nosedive. That wasn't really good. Losing a little bit of control. As nearing the halfway part of the run, going to go right over to hybrid again, lay on top of the semi-trailer, the container. Going to go right for the bus stack, coming down with a nice wheelie too. Pearl's built up a good run though, but needs to pick up the pace a little bit. It's going to go up and over the shed. Now going to combo it into the hybrid, going to nosedive in it too. Took a hard hit right there inside the fountain as part of the bed is loose. You see it dangling right there. And unfortunately lost it. Oh no, got caught by the wall right there. That's not good. It tried to reverse off the wall, going over right there. And trying to save it. Unfortunately, this is going to cost a lot in terms of score because of how silly it was. Managed to save it, but that's going to really hurt. Now going to go into the side of the hybrid, the fountain, to get my shit all mixed up. Here we go for the shed, and somehow it held up to the hit on 2 wheels and going over. On 2 wheels still, trying to save it, and got the save, but overshot it though. This is going to really hurt the score. And still trying to save it into a sidewall, and finally saved it, but that's going to really hurt. A little bit of a slap wheelie up the bus stack with a nosedive. Couldn't get no slap wheelie. Is it going to hit something in time? And nope. It's doing it, but this is not going to count. Didn't get in time. That's going to really, really hurt Pearl's chances of taking the lead with all those saves near the end. Had such a good run going too, but that really hurt. Still going to donut though, but this doesn't count towards the score as the transmission is really starting to go right there. Truck is not sounding too good as Pearl's sliding out. Going to go into the bus. Here we go. Violent hit right there. Flipping off the side. Saved it. Still flipping. Overshot and gonna flip on top of the protective area right there as over it goes. What a finish there by Pearl, but all those flips and all that is really, really gonna hurt its chances. Man, it was doing so good, but then all those saves happened. How much will it hurt the scores? Here come the scores. And it's a 27 for Pearl. I thought it was gonna be hurt more by the score, but nope. But it definitely hurt. It's nowhere near enough to take the lead, so Pearl, one of the 2 trucks that won Freestyle here in 2016, not going to do it this time as it's only going to get a 27 as Sapphire still leads. Here comes Platinum now out as coming down the straightaway. Diamond couldn't do it. Pearl couldn't do it. Let's see if the owner of Distortion World can do it now. As Guillotina going right up and over the bus deck. Land hard on the button right there. Held on though. Platinum now lining up right for the hybrid. Watch out for the container. Just managed to miss it. Now going to line up right for that van, the car stack over the bus deck, to say, with a little bit of a wheelie. Now for the wheelie wall. Uh-oh, that's not good. Off the side. Is in a bad spot right there, unfortunately. Not good. This is worse than the previous truck earlier got stuck. Might have gotten stuck and gonna be in trouble right there. Very bad angle on 2 wheels, going over and drove out of it. Oh my god, Platinum got so lucky right there. Uh-oh, there's something wrong with the front end though. Oh, it's locked. Here we go, hard hit right there with the wheelie. Unfortunately, that front end is locked in place, you see right there. Shock's probably busted too, so now Platinum has to be careful. Hit the side of the container. Really bad spot there for Platinum. Gonna go up the bus stack again. Really crooked hit on 2 wheels. Overshot it. Saved it right there. The shock's still there, but the front is just in bad shape right there. And it's gonna land right on top of the shed. Yanked it out of place and managed to save it. Hogue with a nice save right there. past the halfway mark of Freestyle, but Platinum hasn't been able to really do too much because of the damage. Now going to go up the Van Stack. Nice air of it. That may have been the biggest distance anyone got off the Van Stack. Here we go now. Going to go right for the container. Probably going to front flip it. And it did! What? How about that? I front flipped off it because of the handle of the truck being so busted. Inside the van. Ooh, stuff hard. That tire probably would have broken the four-link if it was being realistic. But still going with 27 seconds left now. Lost the flag or maybe ran it over. Going for the van. The bus stack sideways. Oh, the tire got caught and it flattened too. Hey, Platinum finally got the front end fixed, but now they have a tire broken too. That's going to hurt. But still chugging along despite the problems. Gonna go right back for the hybrid. Land on top of the container coming down. Now for the bus stack. As right for, oh, got caught by the car right there. That's not good as time's close to expiring. As yanked the car out, saved it. Clock's expired, but yeah, it's not gonna go much for that car here. We're gonna have to take it off the track because that bad is going into the wall. And how Finn, the way it's positioned reminds me just like Raging Steel when it parked on Sting in World Finals 2. Unfortunately, the car is gonna have to be moved to the side because that's too much of a hazard for the trucks to drive out there, as Pearl, despite its problems early in its run, did manage to fill the clock, but it's probably not going to score much, as here come the judges. And it's only a 26 for Platinum. Yeah, it's unfortunate that got ruined early in the run with the shocks getting the front end getting damaged when it got stuck on the wheelie wall, then the tire getting popped and all that. It really just was a slugfest for Platinum, sadly, as it's going to end off short right there. Now up is Heart Gold to try and go for the double down. Halfin 2, the first games I imported from Japan because I wasn't going to wait for the 7 months for him to come to America. Let's see Heart Gold, one race and a good one. Could it win Freestyle in the double down? Here we go. Gonna go right for the Ultra Ball. Some nice air there. Jumped the button completely too. Nice start for Heart Gold. And slides out. Now gonna line up right for the fountain. Here we go, over the Van Stack, gonna land inside the fountain. Oh, ooh, really hard hit right there. Not majestic for Ho-Oh. Over the side of the bus stack coming down. Really took a crooked hit. As now gonna line up for the wheelie wall. Not a good spot though, that's not good. Gonna barely even get over it. And failed too, just like Platinum did. This is not good for Heart Gold. Really bad. Backed off of it and goes into the wall, and two wheels saved it. The bed's loose though, but really needs to pick up the pace from that terrible move right there. Lands on the button, coming down. Let's see if Heart Gold can make it up for the bad start. Now slides out, back for the fountain. Here we go. Up and over it, and gonna clear it this time. Nice. On two wheels, into the racing lane. Into the side of the bus stack coming out with a little bit of a wheelie. Tap the wheelie wall. Just managed to avoid the dumpsters right there, not get caught. Here we go, gonna go for the crossfire. This is not gonna be good right here. Gonna go hard hit into the fountain, spun around right there on two wheels, trying to save it, but no, wait, maybe, still has a chance, but nope, not time, not gonna be able to save it. So unfortunately for Heart Gold, flipped way too early, took a bad hit, spun around in midair on this fountain, and that's gonna end its run short, and most likely its double down chance, but we'll see as here come the scores. And it's only going to be a 22 for Heart Gold, sadly. That is unfortunate. It was trying to go for a double down, but got caught on top of the container, and then that violent hit, unfortunately, is going to end its run short. No chance of a double down as Sapphire continues to survive. Alright, now here comes Soul Silver to wrap up Gen 4. Let's see if it's going to go right for the hybrid. And broke the shock already, too! Just like earlier! In trouble, though! On two wheels! Going over! And unfortunately, no! Didn't even make it 10 seconds as it's over already. Oh my god, it happened again! We had this early in the run where a truck broke the shock when they went for the hybrid. It happened to Soul Silver, but this time it was not going to be able to save it as it was bouncing around too much. And when you have a broken shot like that, you can't be bouncing around or you're going to be going over. Oh man, Soul Silver over in less than 10 seconds. That is really, really sad. And it's only going to be a 5 for Soul Silver. The lowest score of the night and 1 point short of being the lowest score possible. Probably all the flipping was just enough for it to get just 1 extra point to avoid the shame and embarrassment. Oh man, that is not how Gen 4 wanted to wrap up like that so soon. But with that, we've passed halfway through the generations. I think we've already passed the halfway mark for Freestyle, but in terms of generations, we're now halfway through. And Sapphire has survived another generation as it still leads with a 31. As the trucks, Diamond came very, very, very close to taking the lead or tying it, just 1 point short. As its lead been cut to 1, but the track has been biting a lot of trucks lately. The scores have gone down 4 trucks in a row now. 30, 27, 26, 22, and now 5, unfortunately. Hopefully, Gen 5 will have much better progress. As here we go to begin Gen 5, the peak for Pokemon. Now to begin Gen 5 is Black coming onto the track as one of our fastest qualifiers, but fell short in racing, as showing off to the crowd. Maybe gonna go over on that side to show off. You gotta watch out for the debris for the shed. As got close to the dumpsters. Oh, gonna go for the wheelie while we get things started. Nope. As drove upside the hill. Here we go, right for the center jump. Bust that big air and gonna land right on top of the button. Coming down, takes a hard hit. Let's see what. Oh. Wait, something wrong with the truck? Nope, seems okay. Gonna go right back for the hybrid. Crooked hit, but jumped the container. Let's see what Black can do. Gonna go, oh, bad hit. Oh, spun around right there. In trouble. Nice save. You see, we removed the car so it wouldn't cause problems later on. What a save that was for Black. Lost the flag, though, in the process. Over to hybrid. That's gonna score a lot. Let's see, over the van, kind of crooked. Now gonna go for the fountain. And gonna land into the side of it on 2 wheels. It's gonna slam into the shed and got a backflip off it. How about that? Has lost the hood. A violent backflip that was ripped the shed apart as it's still holding on up the center jump. Black off to a great start. But oh, on 2 wheels right there. This is not good. Slammed into the wall. Managed to save it. Needs to be careful. Has a good spot so far. Needs to keep up the pressure on Sapphire. Nice air. Had a pogo slap wheelie. Keeping it going. As on 2 wheels right there. This is not good. It's going to slam into the wall right there. Going, oh, over on its roof. Oh, unfortunately for Black, it got ruined by the on 2 wheels right there. Unfortunate, as Black was putting up a run. As here come the judges. And it's only a 23 for Black. I'm actually surprised. I think that's a little low, since it did fill at least half the run. But it's nowhere enough to beat the 31, as Sapphire is still surviving. Now let's see what White can do. Hoping to make up for how terrible Black did. On the track. Driving around the hybrid. Looks like gonna land right for the bus stack. And right for it. Nice sky wheelie. Jumped the van coming down. And lost the flag on the first hit. Oh, on 2 wheels though. Into the back, the wheelie wall. And man, save it, but overshine again. And somehow luckily saved it. Man, these BeamNG physics are really ridiculous a lot of times, but it helped White to save it and continue on. Huge air off the hill, bad bounce on 2 wheels. That's going to hurt the score if it keeps getting up on 2 wheels every single damn hit it does. Now going for the fountain, nice air, and going to clear it. As now going to the center jump, inside the bus stack, as oh no, got caught by it. In a bad spot, backed off of it, land on the rear end, going over again and saved it! Lost the cab, only the hood remained. But yeah, those saves are getting really ridiculous. Needs to stop with all those saves. That's going to really hurt the score. A little bit of a wheelie. Now line up for the wheelie wall. As right for it. Nice sky wheelie lands right on top of it. As took a hard hit there. Now going for the shed. The remains of it. Nice air! With a sky wheelie too. Took a hard hit. Let's see now. It's past the halfway mark. Gonna tap the wall. Going over the van stack. As now lines up for the container. Just avoided the side of it. Has a slap wheelie. Gonna keep it going. Uh-oh, gonna start almost front flipping. Started nosedive. Crooked hit. Saved it though. As White's still going on. Gonna go for the cross spread. Wheelie. Oh, here we go. Cartwheeling. Should not have done the wheelie up the hill. Is still flipping back and forth right there. Saved it. Once again, final 30 seconds. Here we go for the back of the hill. Nice sky wheelie, but gonna start back flipping right there. Violent hit on the roof, and that's gonna end up on top of the bus right there. Hit the back of the hill way too hard, because originally that ramp, before the BeamNG trucks got updated, that ramp, if you hit it full throttle, you were able to get like a massive sky wheelie and land on the buses, but not anymore. Now if you even hit it just a little bit fast enough, you start getting backflips off it, which I find very annoying because that was a hard ramp to set up only for it to get ruined by the BeamNG CRD update. And unfortunately, that's going to cost White right there. And of course, all those saves over and over and over again are going to hurt its scores as here they come. And it's a 27 for White as it got close to filling the time, and that probably would have made the difference for that score. But that still might have been a little too high still because all those saves were really ridiculous. As it survived the main Gen 5 games, but now will it survive the sister games? And now up is Black 2 as it comes onto the track. As it's going to line up for the hybrid. Here we go right for it. And it broke the shock again. That's the third time it's happened on 2 wheels. As trying to save it, hopefully it'll succeed on like Soul Silver, and it will get the save. Oh, so lucky. That is the third time tonight that's happened. What is up with that hybrid? What is up with the trucks being so fragile that their shots get ripped out from hitting the hybrid? God! At least Black 2's continuing on. Nice air, off the hill, almost on the shot, on the hood. As this is not good. The broken shock is stuffed into the wall right there. That probably would have broken the 4-link if it was being realistic. With that broken shock, it's going to be very difficult to go up the jumps because the truck's just going to violently shake back and forth. Huge sky wheelie going to land into the side. Oh, going to flip on top of the bus stack right there and just managed to save it. There we go, another save right there. Getting ridiculous though, but main reason why those flips are happening is because of the broken shock. It's making the truck lean up like there. Here we go, going to go sideways as hit the side of the center jump with a little bit of another wheelie as halfway through the run. Oh, on 2 wheels again. There goes the lean. And not, oh, has a shot to save it. Trying to, and just got it. Almost would have been shut down right there, but just got lucky to get back on the 2 tires. Up the shed, jumped it. And it's going to go land into the fountain over the bus stack. The van stack. And another bad violent hit because of the broken shock. And still doing ridiculous flips all over the place. That is going to hurt the score later on, but what can you do when you're on a broken truck? As just reversing up the hill. It's trying to turn, but it won't turn because it's stuck on the wall. And then popped the tire too. They got stuck into the frame. And now I'm going to reverse into the shed right there. As drove out of it on 2 wheels right there. Sidewalling it. And saved it again. As debris stuck in the tire. Going up the bus stack. Smashing the side of the master ball. Coming down its final 10 seconds. Not in a good spot. It's slammed hard into the wall. Backing up. Better hurry up. Only got 4 seconds. Gonna go for the wheelie wall. Really crooked hard hit right there. Spun around. Managed to save it and finish the run. As it's finally gonna come to a stop after it finally filled the clock. Man, it did fill the clock, but unfortunately, breaking the shock on the first hit and then with all those saves all over the place, that is really gonna hurt its score really, really badly, unfortunately. And speaking of the scores, here they come. And it's a 24 for Black 2, unfortunately. Yeah, that was just a low score because of all those flips, all the saves, all the silliness of it, and that pop tire, and the shocks breaking. God, will that just stop happening? Can trucks just go for the hybrid without the shocks being ripped out? This is ridiculous how often that has happened. But we continue on. And now up to wrap up Gen 5 is White 2. Let's see as it's going to avoid the hybrid. Not to fall like its sister game did, going right for that bus stack. Nice sky wheelie with the wheelie coming down. Hard hit. Let's see what we can do as this truck was the hardest to paint of all the 35 trucks. Over the shed, almost touched the top of it. That was a hard hit right there, but held on. As sliding out, now going to go back for the fountain. Yep. Kind of an odd angle hit at. Oh, nose dived it right there. As it's going to go on 2 wheels, almost hit the shed. Into the side of the center jump. As you see, sliding out a little bit. Now going to go for the Ultra Ball. Up and over it. Going to land on top. No, actually cleared the line of the Pokeball. Maybe line up for the hybrid. Be careful, because remember we saw earlier. As right for it. Up and over it. Land on top of the container. For the bus stack. Nice air off of it. Coming down with the slap wheelie. And now for the wheelie wall. As up and over. Uh-oh, this could be a little bit trouble. Kind of a crooked hit, but got down off of it without trouble. Good run so far for White 2. Is continuing on over the shed. Is going to go over, bounce into the fountain, the side of it. Halfway through the run now. As going to go for the van stack. The dream balls. Those vans are really flat. Now going to go over the hybrid and jump the container once again. Back for the bus stack. Nice here. This is a good run, but needs to pick up the pace if it wants to challenge Sapphire's run. As for the wheelie wall, as going to land on one wheel coming down with a bit of a slap wheelie. Here we go now for the stack again. Nice sky wheelie right there. That's going to take a hard hit. Let's see now. Uh-oh, on two wheels. Going to go over. Saved it. Or overshot right there. And going to flip on top of the van. And that's going to end the run, unfortunately. Got bit by the dirt right there, sadly. There's not much White 2 could have done. It was a good run, but unfortunately left like 20 seconds on the clock. That's going to hurt as here come the scores. And it's a 28 for White 2. How about that? Really high. Well, maybe a little bit higher than it should be. It was close. It's the highest score we've had in a long time, but it's still not enough to beat Sapphire. And how about that? It survived the rest of Gen 3. It survived all of Gen 4, and now it survived all of Gen 5, as it still leads with 31. Are you kidding me? And with that, Gen 5 is now in the books, as we now continue on with Gen 6. Will Sapphire survive another generation? It's now time to begin Gen 6, as here comes X. Let's see what it could do, as it did not do as well in racing as it would like to do. Gonna go watch out for the debris of the shed. Gonna jump over the van. How about that? It's a rare angle to see it go for that side. That van stack has not been really touched that much because of the way it's pushed position on the hill. Some nice air. Jumps the button. Completely jumping over it. There we go. Going over. Lost the flag. Cab's loose, but held on for a save. Nice save. It's going to go right for the hill. Nice air over the container. Now going to go right for the bus stack. That was not a good nosedive, but held on. Let's see now. Axe going now into. Now line up for the center jump again. And this time going to land on the side. Uh-oh, crooked hit. Here we go. Oh, what a hard, violent corkscrew that was. But saved it. There's on two wheels. Managed to hold on. Probably hit the brakes right there. That's why it violently shifted right there. Hard. Oh, got caught by the fountain and broke the four-link right there. But still going on. Now, for anyone that doesn't follow Monster Trucks, if that four-link was broken, this run would end right then and there. But it's still continuing on. As X now going to line up right for the wheelie wall. Wheelie. Oh, off the side, though. Held on. As I'm sure it'll probably shut down eventually. As going up the bus stack. Nice sky wheel right there. Oh, violent hit right there. The drive shaft sloops going over sidewall it. And we'll save it right there. Nice save. But the drive shaft being loose, I think we're going to end it right there at only 41 seconds still left on the clock. Unfortunately for X, it was put up a good run, but the drive shaft being loose and then with a four-link break-in, and it's run short as here come the scores. And it's going to be only a 26 for X, as it's still, no one has come close yet to touching Sapphires. It still holds on with that 31. How much longer will it last? This is insane. Up is Y. Let's see how it could do since its sister game X failed so badly. As let's see, X Y had a little bit of a wheelie right there. If it lifts up aim farther, it would start the clock, but luckily for it, it didn't. Here we go, line up for the fountain, right for it. Nice air and gonna clear too. Nice start. Going up the van stack, going down the great ball ramp. Watch out for the wheelie wall. Here we go now, right for the ultra ball bus stack. Huge sky wheelie and jump the line right there. Ooh, hard nosedive right there. Y come up to aggressive start so far. Almost hit the wall. Here we go now for the hybrid. Luckily, I'm shocked didn't get yanked out like it happened to 3 other trucks earlier. Up the bus deck. On 2 wheels in midair. Held on. Looked like some sparks or something flying right there from the hit. Here we go for the wheelie wall. Uh-oh. Needs to back off of it. But gonna climb over it. Got lucky, didn't get caught. Alright, so now Y is going to go over the shed. Some nice air. Oh, the smash into the fountain right there. Held on, trouble. Nice save right there. Y got lucky as Y is still going on. Let's see now. Going to line up. Paul's going to go for the dream ball. As now for the back of the bus deck. Needs to slow down. Sky wheelies it. Going to land almost into the debris of the bus. Going to go into the other side of the bus. Halfway for the run. Y's going good so far. Spun out. Into the wall, lost the flag, and got a wheelie, and then into a slab wheelie up the bus stack. As here we go now. Gonna go for the container, the backflip wall. Got it. Hard hit. Ooh, it's gonna drive into it again. Don't think that was on purpose. Hard hit right there. Sidewalled it. Going over, and and will save it! Asugoi! As I don't think that backflip was intentional. I think it was stuck in drive and was trying to go reverse with another wheelie. Man, Sapphire probably should get worried because this looked like a good run so far. Up and over the container, the shed, going into the fountain. A little bit off the side, held on. As 16 seconds left. Oh no, I think the tires popped. That's not good. Yeah, it is popped. As just got 11 seconds left. Gonna reverse in the van. Gonna go over right there. Broke off part of the body, but saved it. As 5 seconds remaining. Here we go. Into the side of the fountain. Gonna go into the shed just in time as the roof ripped open and flipped inside it. Asugoi, what a finish for Y, and that will count towards the score. What a finish that was, as the shed has collapsed in on itself. You see, no more backflips off of that thing tonight. It's just going to be going inside and over it for the rest of the night, as how it usually is for trailers usually when they're ripped open. But will it be enough though to beat Sapphire's 31? This is going to be close. This is the best run we've seen in a while. So here come the scores. Will it be enough? And it's a 30 for Y! Once again, another incredible run. Just too short still, as the crowd is booing once again. That somehow, that incredible run just was not enough to take the lead. I'm quite surprised because Diamond, at least in Diamond's case, yeah, it stalled. I mean, didn't do a lot of stuff like flipping over early, backing up and stuff, but Y did not really have that, and yet it still was not enough. It's insane. Will Sapphire score ever get beaten? This is insane. As X and Y are done, and now it's time for Outfit 2, the Ruby Sapphire remakes. And now up is our racing runner-up, Omega Ruby. Fell so short of win racing. Now it's got to go up against its sister remake, Sapphire, in order to get the lead freestyle. Going over the bus. Advanced that got hit the side of the debris of the shed. Got lucky, nothing got caught. Let's see now. Gonna go right for the center jump. Over the bus stack. Some big air. Gonna jump the button completely. I think that's the first time anyone did that tonight. Completely jumped the button. Not even hitting the sides of it. Up and over. The container laying on top of it. A little bit crooked hit. Now gonna go for the bus stack. Almost got caught a little bit. As Omega Ruby slides out. Now for the bus stack once again. Almost into the racing lane. Big air. And jump the button again. As Omega Ruby off to a good start. Score to beat still at 31 by Sapphire, which so far no one's been able to touch yet. Close to it. Nice air with a wheelie over the fountain, over the racing lane. Going to cross-thread over to the bus stack. Now lining up back for the shed. As up and over it. Nice air into the side of the fountain with a bit of a wheelie. As now gonna go for Dream Ball. The bad spot right there. Hit the side of the wall, which was supposed to be a backflip wall. Remember, there's remnants of it because it affected the van, so I couldn't delete it all the way. Nice air off the hybrid with a wheelie into the bus. Oh, got caught by the bus. Held on. Nice save. On two wheels off the side. Got really lucky right there that nothing popped or got caught or anything. But AlphaSapphire needs to pick up though, because that lost a lot of momentum from that. Wheelie over the bus, the hybrid coming down, the wheelie wall, and it's gonna now go over the great ball. Nice air, smacks into the foul, overshot, flipping over right there, and we'll just get the save for the moment. As in trouble right there, but wait, might have the spot right here, and we'll just get it. As on two wheels saved it, got so lucky right there. If it was on its roof, it would have been done for. Got lucky there. Oh, got caught by the car right there. Spun around. As just 10 seconds left. Going up beside the bus stack. Maybe it's in contention to take on Sapphire now. Here we go. 4 seconds. Slammed into the backflip wall. Overshot it almost. And trouble. One wheel. Going over and not going to be able to save it right there. What a finish by Omega Ruby. Didn't win race tonight. Did a really good freestyle. Got lucky with that save in the fountain. But will it be enough, though, to take on Sapphire's 31? The moment of truth. Here come the judges. And it's a 32 for Omega Ruby! And Omega Ruby has finally done it! Omega Ruby has taken the lead over Sapphire. Finally, somewhat took down Sapphire. Lasted for the rest of Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, and passed halfway through Gen 6. That's probably like almost 20 trucks close to. But it finally fell as Omega Ruby just barely will take the lead as Omega Ruby is now our new leader with a 32. We still have one more game left of Gen 6, its sister game, who won Freestyle here last time. Could it do it again, take the lead and win Freestyle? We're gonna find out as here comes AlphaSapphire. And now to wrap up Gen 6 is AlphaSapphire to take on its teammate Omega Ruby with the new leader of 32. Could AlphaSapphire, remember, tied Pearl last time with 36 to win Freestyle, could it do it again? Win Freestyle, but if it'll have to do it, it'll have to take on its teammate Omega Ruby. As nice air off the bus deck, took a hard landing coming down. Hard to believe Sapphire lasted this long. Now its remake game's got to try and take the lead back. Oh my goodness, what a hit that was! Stayed in the fountain, but got out of it lucky. Over the debris, jumped that van, which would be nice if it got crushed eventually. Here we go. Uh-oh, it decided to wheelie wall in trouble. Saved it, though. The fact that the wheelie wall has more damage with trucks landing on top of it than the van does, that's sad. Nice here off the bus. Gonna go into the backflip wall. Lost the flag. And there goes the reverse wheelie. That's gonna keep it going into the bus. Nope, dropped it. And there we go, going up the bus in reverse. Nice. With a little bit of a wheelie as well. As now going into the bus deck again. Is one of the sway bars down? Oh, there goes one of the sway bars. Busted. It's all over the place now. And because of the sway bar being broken, it's going to be making it much more difficult. Here we go now. AlphaSapphire going to go into the fountain, hit the side of the van right there. In trouble. Up the bus. Oh, overshot like a backflip right there. In trouble. And we'll save it. Nice. Lucky save right there. AlphaSapphire maybe now putting itself in contention. Gotta be careful with that broken sway bar. As smacked into the wall. Luckily didn't get caught and pop a tire. For the dream ball. Advanced stack. Got caught. Almost ripped the rest of that sway bar off. Now gonna go into the hybrid. Land on top of the container. Now goes for the bus stack. Off the side. Coming down. Is now 30 seconds left. Going for the wheelie wall. Nice sky wheelie. Lands right on top of it. But gonna go into the protective area. Held on though. Now for the great ball. That's gonna go land. Uh-oh, here we go. This could be trouble. And gonna front flip it from the force of the impact and saved it. Lost almost the entire body. Oh, in trouble though. Going over, saved the wall. Saved it again. What a save that was. Driving up the wall. You're not supposed to do that. Having trouble getting out of gear again. As gonna run over its body. Reverse into the fountain right there. Just 3 seconds left. Better hurry up. And got a little bit of a power wheelie to combo into the fountain right there. As here we go. Gonna smack into the wall. And drive out of it and saved it again. As still on 2 wheels right there. This all still counts, remember. And keeping the wheelie going and finally be it for bonus time. For not bonus time, for score the time for AlphaSapphire. What a finish that was. That all counted to going into a donut right there as swings around with a broken sway bar. Better be careful. There we go. Starting to smoke up as the transmission starting to go. But still going. How much you want to bet AlphaSapphire is going to keep going until that transmission burns? It's on 2 wheels right there. Sidewalling it. Oh, here we go. And saved it. Nice save. And it's going to go drive into the debris of the shed before wrap up its run. What a finish. What a run that was by AlphaSapphire. Incredible run, just like it did 5 years ago in the 20th anniversary event. I don't know if it's going to be enough for 36, but will it beat the 32 that Omega Ruby did? Here come the scores. And it's a 33 for AlphaSapphire. And AlphaSapphire takes the lead from Omega Ruby and leads Freestyle just like it did 5 years ago. Nice run there by AlphaSapphire. And with that, Gen 6 is now over. Now, remember in the 20th anniversary event, because when I made the event, which I filmed almost all of it back in like November to 2015 to February of 2016, we did not know about Sun and Moon yet, and I'm sure a lot of us thought it was going to be the Z sister game, so I made a Z truck just in case. That ended up not being the case as we got Sun and Moon. So we now officially are at the moment where we were in the 20th anniversary when Pearl and Sapphire won, AlphaSapphire won Freestyle. But now it's time to begin its debut now in the event with just 8 trucks remaining as we now begin Gen 7. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see their debut. And let's see if AlphaSapphire can survive 8 more trucks to win Freestyle again. Now it's time to begin Gen 7, a series that did not start here in the 20th anniversary event, as here comes Sun on the track! The truck, remember, that I made as Z since I didn't know Sun and Moon were going to come out by the time the event 20th anniversary happened. Remember, Sun got the #1 qualifier, but didn't make it far in racing. We'll see how it does in freestyle. It's going to cross right over the bus stack, land right on the side of the Pokeball. Watch out for the hybrid Dusk Ball. It's got close to the fan stack. And it's going to go into the side of... Uh-oh, nosedive. A fountain going to front flip it right there. Somehow didn't lose the hood, which I thought, but lost the flag and the tailgate. And smashed that van beautifully with a slap wheelie as well off it. Nice start there for Sun. Keep that up and maybe it can contend to take on that 33 by AlphaSapphire. Going to go over now. Cartwheeling all over the place and got the save. Needs to cool down though with those saves. They're getting a little bit silly. Lands on top of the van, going inside the fountain. As, oh, here we go, gonna go for a risk inside the shed and got over it. And didn't get caught by the debris eater. Nice there by Sun, as almost hit the side of the hill. Here we go now, line up for the Ultra Ball. As, uh-oh, a little bit of a crooked sky wheelie. As, here we go, going over again. Flipping violently back and forth. As, still trying to save as it fishtails and saved it. Uh-oh, backed up, drove into the hill, that's not good, backed off of it. Halfway through the run, but needs to pick up the pace because all those flips are really going to hurt its score because it's getting like ridiculous. As reversed up the van stack, tapped the side of it, a little bit of a one-wheel wheelie, ran over I think the hood, going for the back of the hill, nice sky wheelie, is going to land, oh, going to go over again, and of course we'll save it, at least that wasn't too bad. As wheelied into the side of the shed, ran inside of the roof with the nosedive, as the clock's winding down, watch out for side of the shed, mini container right here, here we go, wheelie wall, right up and over it, landed right on top of it, put a huge dent on it as well. But still going strong. Here we go. Right for the bus stack again. Nice air. With a little bit of a wheelie. Oh, hard hit into the hybrid. It's going to go into the side of the container right there. One wheel balancing it. Saved it again. Nice save. Oh, and the shot got ripped out too. 8 seconds left. And still going. Here we go. Look like going to line for the backflip. Broken shock and all. Right for it. And corkscrewed it right there. And a violent hit right there. Oh, sidewalled it though. Got lucky because of the bounce. And going to save it. With a broken shock and all. What a finish that was for Sun. No idea if it's going to be enough though. Because all those saves might hurt its score. But it's going to be pretty close. That run was sick though. As here come the scores. And it's a 30 for Sun. As that is going to put like in 7th place I believe it was. Unfortunately for it. Those saves, although they were cool, they probably were the main reason why it didn't get enough to take the lead. But it'll fall 3 points short as AlphaSapphire survives as we move on to our next truck for Gen 7. Now let's see what Moon can do to take on that 33 by AlphaSapphire as going to go drive down the side of the track. As slides out, ran over, it looked like maybe debris of the shed. As here we go, right for the bus stack. Nice air, just cleared the line. Took a hard bounce, had a little bit of a nosedive. As trying to turn around to go right back for the fountain. We go up and over it, nice air, as just going to clear the fountain. And now going to go right for the bus stack. Nice sky wheelie right there. It's coming out. Oh no, it got caught by the bus. Oh no, and of course the fire's because the fuel box ruptured. It doesn't affect the performance of the game like it used to, but that's not good. It got caught by the bus too. Oh no, just like the car earlier too, where someone had to yank that out as the bus got the rear end of Moon as it's trying to yank itself out, but unfortunately once you're caught by it, it's almost impossible to yank it out. You had to restart the entire truck completely as Moon is just finally going to give up. Defeated. Oh man, that is unfortunate. That was a nice sky wheelie too, but unfortunately got off the side and went over. I mean, not went over, but done for Moon as the scores are coming in. And sadly, it's only going to be a 9 for Moon. Oh man, that sucked too. Unfortunately, now they got to be careful when they go for that bus. I'm not going to yank it out though, because it's still part of the obstacle. If it gets yanked out of the ramp completely, then I'll remove it. But right now it's staying. But every truck now has to be very careful when they go for the bus stack, either the backside or even going for the race lanes, because it will grab you, as we saw what just happened to Moon. So we got 6 trucks remaining, and they better be careful, because otherwise they're going to be in trouble, like as we saw what happened to Moon just now. Now let's see what the sister games for Sun and Moon could do, starting off with Ultra Sun, the last of the 2 good games I will be playing of the series until something good comes up. Oh no, got caught by the car and then by the bus! This is not good what happened to got off its shoe. Just as we saw what happened to Moon, almost happened to Ultra Sun. Oh my god, that was insane. But managed to get off of it, going over the hill, is going to go into the fountain and going to land beautifully on the van coming down. As flat landed, careful, Mike started getting on 2 wheels as it started to, but managed to hold on. Gonna go for the crossfire and land right on top of the container. Oh, what a hit right there! It's cartwheeling right there. Saved it into the dumpsters. As had a little bit of a wheelie, and now trying to get a little bit of a power wheelie right there. Keep it going. As gonna go for the bus stack sideways. Got caught a little bit right there, but held on. Got lucky again. As Ultra Sun's still going strong. As he needs to pick up the pace, though. Here we go, right for the wheelie wall. You see a huge dent. Oh my god, what a sky wheelie! What a landing! Speaking of dents, Ultra Sun just put a new one in as it lost the flag, too. What a landing that was! And lands nosedives right on the Pokeball button. That was nice. As slides out, gonna go for the van stack. Got like, oh, got caught. Oh no, got caught again! Man, they're getting really grabby now out there. That's a problem. As gonna front flip it on top of the container right there. Put a big dent into it, lost part of the body as it just ran it over and threw it off. Runs it over too again, over the van. Nice. As see, Ultra Sun now gonna go for the fountain. Oh, gonna stuff it. Ooh, stuffed it really hard. Lost the flag. Put up a lot of weird, interesting moves, but not having a lot of momentum to run. Huge sky wheelie, but watch out for the van right now. And it got caught again too. Just like Moon, it got caught again. And unfortunately, it is stuck deep in there, so it's not going to be able to get itself out as it's finally given up. As at least it filled 20 seconds on the clock or so, but it's unfortunate that got grabbed again. Man, it got grabbed multiple times in a run. The bus stack over there in the car fort, the van stack, and then the bus again, the Master Ball bus stack. It happened to Moon, it happened to Ultra Sun now, unfortunately. At least it filled a good chunk of the clock, but here come the scores. And it'll only be a 25 for Ultra Sun, unfortunately, as we continue on with Freestyle. And now up for Ultra Moon to wrap up the Alola games. As, like I said earlier, the last of the 2 good games in the series for me. As drives near the van stack. Looks like gonna line up right for the fountain. Here we go. Will it clear it though from that far out? And it will just do so. And it's gonna combo it now into the remains of the shed. And it just got over it and lost part of the shed debris that was stuck in the tires, which is a good thing. Man, what a dent Ultra Sun did. Watch out for the side of the bus right there. It's sticking up, so you gotta be careful so you don't get caught and start flipping. Land on the button too with a wheelie. As drifts it around to now go right back for the hybrid. Over the container with a wheelie too. Got caught a little bit by it. As going up. Oh, got caught by the car again, but got lucky. Oh, got caught by the bus somehow with a wheelie. Luckily, no tires got popped. Not a good hit right there over the wheelie wall. In trouble, saved it. As goes into the dumpsters. As backs off of it. Oh, how about that? Gonna go up in reverse now. Nice. Maybe get a reverse wheelie coming down. Yes, it will. As gonna keep it going. Nice. So good run so far for Ultra Moon. Little bit of a wheelie, gonna keep it going. Oh! Lost the hood, lost the flag. What a hit that was. For a minute, that ball was gonna front flip, but got caught by the container or something. Over the bus stack, ran over its hood. As watch out for the wheelie wall, tap the side of it. As past the halfway mark of the run, going up the Great Ball. A little bit on 2 wheels, ran over a part of the shed debris. We'll have another wheelie. I think one of the tires is popped because have a tough time turning. Back now for the fountain. Gonna cross fret. Nice. As come up that bus stack. Be careful. As nice sky wheelie. Oh, what a spin around that is. Oh no, it's gonna land in a pile again. As oh no, it got caught too. That's the 3rd truck in a row it got caught as it blew its fuel box as well. And unfortunately, Ultra Moon is calling it quits again. Oh my god, that is the 3rd truck in a row that got caught by the bus. Are you kidding me? That bus is a killer. They need to watch out for that bus stack at all costs and not go for it from that angle, especially on that side. As unfortunately for Ultra Moon, only 25 seconds were left on the clock as here come the scores. So it's only going to be a 27 for Ultra Moon. That was a good run at first, but unfortunately got caught by the bus stack. And there were some moments where it put up some cool moves, but didn't have too much momentum as it needed to. Well, with that, Alola's done, and now we're off to the Switch games. And although a lot of the Pokemon community begged to differ that the downfall began like in Gen 6 and all that, No, for me, this is the actual downfall. As now, let's begin the shit show of the series. As 4 trucks left, can AlphaSapphire hold on to win Freestyle once again? As we continue on. Yay! Let's begin it with Let's Fail Together! Here comes Let's Go Pikachu on the track! As it is going to... Go for the fountain sideways. It's been a long time since we've seen that. And jump the Van Stack too. Nice. But unfortunately not well fall out since the wall was right there. Maybe it should have gone from the other direction instead. Oh, 2 wheels. Be careful because that bus coming up right there. Just managed to avoid it. Has hit almost everything reverse. Here we go for the backflip wall. And lost the flag. Ooh, hard hit on the rear end. As balancing it. Nice save. As now we'll go for the... Ooh, hit the side of the hill right there on 2 wheels. So now... Let's Go Pikachu lines up for the Van Stack. Nice air off of it. As we'll now go right back for the fountain. Will it clear it though? It's going to be close, and it will. With a wheelie too, going up the racing lane. Nice sky wheelie. Oh, hit the side of the center jump. As watch out for the wheelie wall. Tap it. Now goes for the bus stack. As up and over it. Going to hit the side of the button coming down. With the pogo slap wheelie. And now line up right for... Uh-oh, gonna go into the dumpsters. Held on for save. Windshield's loose, and looks like it fell off. Going over to hybrid. Put up a good run so far, but need to do a lot more to take on that 33. Oh, got caught a little bit by that car coming down. As let's see, Let's Go Pikachu now lines up for the wheelie wall. Nice sky wheelie, gonna land right on top of it as it just flexed barely. Hold on. On 2 wheels into the dumpster, saved it. Let's see now, lines up. Here we go for the fountain. Full throttle, big air, but watch out for the wall come up. This could be bad. Uh-oh, here we go. Gonna smack into the wall right there. Trying to save it. Got lucky because of the rebound. Saved it as the hood is crushed right there, but held on. Going over the van as just 27 seconds remaining. Going into the side of the wheel, hybrid. Lost the hood. Runs it over. Nice skyway, but watch out for the bus coming down. Land on the other side of it and got lucky. Oh, hit the side of the hill right there. Cartwheeling right there. What a save that was. Kind of unrealistic, though, probably. Inside the race lane. Oh, got caught by the bus right there. Has in trouble front flipping right there. And on 2 wheels. Has a chance to save it. Just keeping the wheelie going. And he got the wheelie going. Nice. This all still counts. Wheelie's up the van right there. Nice sky wheelie, too. And a stoppy, too. And still bouncing it. Trying to save it. As on 2 wheels right there. And finally saved it. What a finish that was for Let's Go Pikachu. And all that counted towards the score. How about that finish? I don't know if it's going to be enough, though, to take on AlphaSapphire, but it could be close, as here we come. Here comes the scores. And it's a 31 for Let's Go Pikachu. That's 4th place so far tonight. How about that? But unfortunately, it's not enough to take on AlphaSapphire, but that was one hell of a run. That's the highest run so far to take on that 33, but 2 points short, as it's 4th place. But 3 trucks remain as AlphaSapphire is still leading, so let's continue on. And now up is Let's Go Eevee as it comes on track. We saw how good its sister game do. Hopefully it'll do good here. Take on AlphaSapphire's 33. As going for a wheelie wall. Nope, looks like gonna line up right for the center jump. Here we go. As nice skyway, but watch out for the fountain come up. That's gonna be a hard hit. Oh, and fucking front flip right there. And oh no, try and drive out of it, but no, landed on the roof. Oh no, only 10 seconds in, unfortunately, for Let's Go Eevee. It got caught. That was a weird way it got caught. Normally the way it would hit, it would do like a backflip maybe. That fucking front flipped it, and unfortunately there was no way to save it once that happened. Flipped way too early. Hey, how fitting for it's my nickname for the series. Let's fail together. Only its sister game did really good. Let's Go Eevee unfortunately failed very, very hard this time around. So the scores, as it's just a 7 for Let's Go Eevee. My God, if it landed more like I thought it would land, who knows? Maybe Let's Go Eevee could have backflipped over the fountain. That would have been incredible. Unfortunately, the results killed Let's Go Eevee. How fitting 2 for a series, and the next final 2 games left to still take on AlphaSapphire's 33. Oh boy, let's get into the real shitter now with Switch. And now to begin this failure, or as I call it, swish and shit, Here comes Sword. Let's see if the last two trucks, the bottom of the barrel of the shit stain, could beat AlphaSapphire's 33. Is going over the racing lane. Took the hard hit and got lucky. Didn't get caught by the bus. Is going to now line up right for the great ball. Some nice air. Coming down into the side of the fountain. Held on. As nice save. As now going to line up right for the advance. That got caught a little bit by the car, but got lucky. Looked like the windshield might be loose. Nice air off the hybrid. Almost cleared the container. We go up the bus deck. Oh no, got caught by the car and popped the right front. That's going to cause serious problems in its freestyles. It's getting close to the dumpsters. Tapping them. Up the wheelie wall. And going to clear it almost. Lost the flag and the tailgate. Damaged the bed too. As up and over the hill. Hard hit. As going to go into the side of the fountain coming down. As it's not looking good right now. Smack the wall. As backs up. Now lines up back for the fountain again as we're nearing the halfway mark of the run. As going to slam hard into the hill. Here we go. Cartwheeled it. Well, barrel rolled it. Saved it. Going to go up the hill. Smack the side of the van stack coming down. Let's see. Sword slides out. Hit the side of the wheelie wall. Up and over the bus stack. Nice air. Looks like going to line up for the backflip. Here we go. Smacked it. Lost the hood off the side and then threw it up into the air. What a hit too that was. As it came down. 40 seconds remaining. Going in. Oh, violent hit right there. Tried to go into the debris of the shed. Sidewalled it and going to save it. Nice. Going right back into the debris, but oh no, got caught. Oh my god, that really got caught this time. And it looks like, okay, backed off it. Nice. Got off of it. Got really lucky right there. But still going. Got 22 seconds left. I think both front tires are popped now. Oh, nose dive. Ooh, hard hit spun around. 15 seconds as backs up into the fountain. As spins it around on two wheels almost. Going over the fountain, gets 9 seconds left. Going up the bus stack in reverse, sky wheelie it. Has got, oh, off the side of the bus. Ripped off part of the bed right there. That looks weird. On two wheels, saved it. Going into the hill, this all still counts right there. Has gone off, oh, got caught by the bus, but lost it. Wheelie right there. On two wheels, and will finally end the run right there in terms of scoring. As Sword continues on, oh, gonna land right on top of the camp container and rip the shock out, but still going, but looks like it might be stuck. Got out of it. Remember, none of this counts towards the score, though. As what a crazy body damage that is for Sword as jumps over, oh, land on the debris of the shed. Still going on, though. Going into the side of the hill. Watch out for side the bus as there's debris all over the place on two wheels. Trying to drive out of it, and that time is going to end as it's stuck in all the debris field right there. As we're going to have to remove, hopefully remember to remove that debris for shield and encore later up. What a weird run by Sword. It filled the run, but unfortunately it's going to cost a lot with that popped tire and all that. But man, I can't believe it held on. What a weird way to damage the truck too. Look at the rear end on one of the beds, and then the other bed was split, split in half right there. Well, folded, I mean to say. Well, here come the scores. And it's a 27 for Sword, as it fell short unfortunately for it. But it's now come down to this. Shield is the only one left that could challenge AlphaSapphire. Could AlphaSapphire actually do it one more time, just like in the 20th anniversary when it freestyle, but this time without a tie unless somehow Shield ties instead of win it? It was come down to this. Will Shield get it? Will AlphaSapphire hold on and win it again? Or will there be a tie maybe? We're going to find out as here we go to wrap up freestyle. Here comes Shield. And now last up is Shield. Let's see. It's come down to this. Could it get the win? As it's going to go. Slide out. Show off to the crowd right on top of the Pokeball. As here we go. What will it hit first? Watch out for the debris of the shed. You don't want to get touching that yet and get the tire caught, popped, or break off something before your run even starts. That would be bad. Here we go. Right for the master ball with a little bit of wheelie, but one high enough to start the clock land right on the side of the button. Coming down. As looks like going to go for the fountain. Right for it. And gonna jump it beautifully, just barely, with a wheelie too. Going up the hill. Nice sky wheel. Oh, got caught by the fan. Are you kidding me? How does this shit get caught from such a far distance? As Shield has a popped left rear. That's not going to be as bad as a popped front tire, but even so, that could cause problems. But it's going to still go on into the fountain. As watch out for side of the hill. As going to smack the side of the shed's roof into the side of the hill. As having trouble driving out there, lifting up. Reminds you of Sting in World Finals 2. Here we go, up the center jump once again. So nice air, as gonna go into the backflip wall. Lost the flag, corkscrew like backflip. What a hard hit that was. As lost the side and coming down, saved it. Nice save as the windshield is loose, going up the bus stack with a sky wheelie. Has held on. Now gonna line up right for the racing lane into the center jump as we're past the halfway mark of the run into the side of the fountain. As comes down. Windshield hang on for dear life, going into the van stack with a nosedive, and there goes the windshield into the hybrid. Coming down, took a hard hit. Here we go, into the bus stack. Nice air off it though, too, coming down. As on two wheels, saved it. That's still going on, lines up now for the racing, nope, into the great ball. Nice air, as gonna combo it into the fountain. Nosedive it, saved it on two wheels right there, and another save. Just like drove into the save right there. As just keep driving forward. Uh-oh, sounds like it's stalled, but fired it back up. As try to spin around. As looks like gonna go into reverse donut. Wasted a lot of time though. Only has 13 seconds left. Got to do a lot more than that in order to take the lead. Some nice air coming down. As slide out a bit. Here we go. This might be it. As gonna barrel roll it on top of the bus stack coming down on two wheels. And saved it. The wheelie still counts. And there we go. That is it for scoring as the scores are in. But shield is still going on. As on two wheels got caught. Sidewalled it. Saved it as the transmission's about to go. As shield is still going. As he slides out. Going into the fountain. Some nice air. And now gonna go into the shed. Ripped it apart some more. Nice wheelie off the side on two wheels. Pogo right there into the debris. Ran over to more debris of the shed. But still going strong. Here we go. Hard hit right there. Here we go. Gonna flip it over right there. Saved it. But is going to overshot, and there we go. Finally over as it landed on top of the van stack. What a finish that was for Shield. But will it be enough? I highly doubt it, but you never know. We still have to wait and see. Here come the judges. Will it be enough to take the lead or tie AlphaSapphire's 33? And it is... It's a 29 for Shield, as it is not enough to take the lead. And AlphaSapphire, once again, just like in the 20th anniversary in 2016, will win Freestyle with a 33 this time. Not gonna get a tie with Pearl like it did 5 years ago, so this is even better for it, so it can have all the glory for itself. What a night it was for Freestyle, as AlphaSapphire once again did it again. But we're not done yet. Oh, no, 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 no. We are not done yet, as we got a nice encore plan, which I could not do one for the 20th anniversary because I didn't think of one, nor did I have time to sadly do it. So, let's get ready to wrap up the event with the encore. Well, it's now time to begin wrapping up the Pokemon 25th Anniversary Monster Truck event. But before we do, we got our final part of the event, and that is an encore. As some Monster Truck events have them, some don't. But usually, almost often, in events that take place in Sandboy Stadium in Las Vegas, there usually is, as of course Las Vegas was the former home of the Monster Jam World Finals, which is the Super Bowl equivalent for monster trucks. So, of course, to celebrate this event, I have an encore myself planned as well. So, for tonight, we're gonna have a tandem freestyle, which means multiple trucks freestyling at once. But of course, these are the encore trucks, 5 of them I made specifically for this event. And here they come, they're coming out onto the track now. As here they come, as they are Pokeball themed trucks. As the default ones too, as there is Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball. All 4 of the main classic Pokeballs have their own encore truck, painted after the Pokeballs themselves. But that's not it. We got one more, and there it is, the Cherish Ball, as it's on the track to begin the encore with a celebratory donut, as it's trying to line up for it, as donuts on BeamNG are very difficult to do. And there we go, a beautiful cyclone to get things started. Careful not to burn out the transmission though, as it's still going for a donut, but you gotta watch out for it. And it just ran over a debris too, as I was speaking of the devil, and there it goes. About to run over another one, there it goes! As it still goes with a cyclone. There goes the transmission about to blow if it doesn't stop, but it's still continuing on 2 wheels. What a cyclone that was, as it finally came to a stop. What a cyclone that was for Cherish Ball. And here they all are on the big screen. Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, and Cherish Ball is still smoking from its cyclone as Cherish Ball is getting in position to get ready for the signal to start the encore. It's going to go up and jump over the center jump, and they're going to all follow it as Cherish Ball is getting in position. Man, look at the smoke out of Cherish Ball. That's how much it's doing its donuts. Here we go, back up to the wheelie wall, and here we go to begin encore. Over the bus it goes, as here comes everyone else. As there we go, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and then here comes Master Ball, some nice here. Let's see, here we go, Cherish Ball going for the remains of the shed, but already going over right there, in trouble and already over on its first hit. And oh no, Pokeball is stuck on top of the bus stack, got caught by the car, popped tire and everything, and it looks like it's done already. Wow! We're already like a few seconds in, and 2/5 of the encore trucks are already done for. Insane! As we now just got Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball out there. Some huge air by Ultra Ball jumping the fountain. Great Ball jumping over the hybrid as Master Ball went for it. Oh, got caught by the side. Master Ball did, and stuck, but managed to get off it. Ultra Ball already lost its flag, going over the bus stack. As up and over the stacks right there, back and forth for trucks. Flying out there for Ultra Ball as Master Ball slapped the wheelie wall. Come to stop. Huge air by Ultra Ball over the fountain, going into the race lane. Oh! Great Ball's in trouble, going over and saved it. Lost the windshield. The cab's loose. It went for the hybrid and got caught by this container and flipped over right on its roof. As Master Ball just jumped in. Oh no! Great Ball's in trouble again. So is Master Ball. And they're both gonna save it, losing their hoods in the process. Ultra Ball up and over the van stack. Oh my goodness, what a landing Great Ball took. Land on the rear end when it went for the wheelie wall. Oh my god, Ultra Ball took a violent hit on the rear end, going over the fountain, saved it, but I think the tires popped. And now Great Ball is cartwheeling into the Dream Ball. What a save that was for Bit. As they're still going strong, Ultra Ball lined up for the wheelie wall, gonna land right on top of the remains of it. Oh, what a hard hit it took right there, but gonna save it nonetheless. Into the walls, they all lost their hoods. As reversed up and over, Great Ball going over. Oh, and Ultra Ball's going over too. Speaking of which, it's done. So only Great Ball and Master Ball is left, as Master Ball stuck on top of the wheelie wall, but got off as Great Ball slammed into the wall. As they're still going. Here we go, over the fountain, got caught a little bit by, oh, Master Ball nosedive, what a save that was. Great Ball going into the fountain as well. As here we go for the backside of the hill, nice sky wheelie, jumped the bus stack that got caught earlier, nice there by Master Ball as well. Great Ball's going for the wheelie wall, overshot, land on top of it, what a hit that was. Lost almost the entire body, but still managed to save it. And here they go. Hand them right next to each other. They're going to cross-thread over each other, look like. Here we go. Master Ball flipping like crazy as Great Ball is going to go for the back of the ball. Violent hit right there. And trying to save it right there. As Great Ball is over. As only Master Ball remains with his hood. Its cab just barely holding on for dear life. As Master Ball, the only one left, going for the remains of the shed. Some nice here. And there goes the rest of the cab as it almost ran over it. As going to go for the wheelie wall, took a violent hit right there, and coming down and broke the, blew up the fuel box, as reversed up the hill, coming down. Looked like someone drove the rear end too, like the sway bars are broken. Going up the hill as it's still smoking, as it slows down, slams into the van stack, but it looks like it's stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. I don't think it's going to be able to pull off it, trying to drive up it. It's just not budging an inch. As Master Ball is stuck, and that's going to wrap up the encore. Wow, what a finish that was. Cherish Ball and Pokeball flipped too early and got caught by the bus stack. Then Ultra Ball flipped over, Great Ball flipped over, and then Master Ball wrapped it up by getting stuck on the van stack. And with that, the Pokemon 25th Anniversary Monster Truck event is now over. As we now take a look at the remains of the track. Oh my goodness, what an event that was. It's hard to believe how some of the obstacles got so damaged and some not as much as I thought it would be. It is all destroyed. That van stack's destroyed. The van stack on the fountain's destroyed. The backflip wall for the hybrid held on pretty well despite all the flips. And of course, remember the bus stacks got flattened. I think the van stack with the great ball was in pretty good shape. The wheelie wall, however, my goodness, that thing got flattened hard. Especially remember when Sun landed on top of it. My goodness, that thing could not take the pressure. What a crazy night it was. As we see the aftermath of the track. But now it's time to take a look before we wrap up the video with the results. So we're going to start off with the qualifying results. As we see once again, Sun was the #1 qualifier, 13.947, and Y 14.047, Ultra Sun 14.47, Moon 14.114, Leaf Green 14.181, Omega Ruby 14.214, White 2 14.348, Ultra Moon 14.348, Heart Gold 14.381, Japanese Red 14.448, Alpha Sapphire 14.448, Ruby 14.481, Red 14.681, Pearl 14.715, Crystal 14.748, Sword 14.848, and White 14.882. And then for the rest of the qualifying was Japanese Blue at 15.048, Fire Red 15.148, Let's Go Pikachu 15.182, Soul Silver 15.215, Yellow 15.315, X 15.415, Japanese Green 15.482, Gold 15.482, Shield 15.515, Platinum 15.883, Sapphire 16.016, Diamond 16.216, Let's Go Eevee 16.450, Emerald 16.884, Black 2 317, Blue 17.784, Black 18.352, and Silver 18.452. And then we take a look at the bracket for Racing. As we saw, it was Let's Go Eevee beating Silver, Black 2 beating Blue, and Black beating Emerald. Then in round 2, it was Sun beating Let's Go Eevee, White beating Sword, Ultra Moon beating Japanese Green, Heart Gold beating Gold, Sapphire beating Leaf Green, Ruby beating Let's Go Pikachu, Diamond beating Moon, Red beating Soul Silver, Black 2 beating Ultra Sun, Pearl beating Yellow, Omega Ruby beating Platinum, Fire Red beating Alpha Sapphire, White 2 beating Shield, Japanese Blue beating Japanese Red, Y losing the Black, and X beating Crystal. In round 3 we had White beating Sun, Ultra Moon losing the Heart Gold, Ruby beating Sapphire, and Red beating Diamond, Black 2 losing the Pearl, Omega Ruby beating Fire Red, Black Japanese Blue beating White 2, and Black beating X. In the quarterfinals, we had Heart Gold beating White, Red beating Ruby, Omega Ruby beating Pearl, Japanese Black beating Black, and Japanese Blue beating Black. And then finally in the semifinals, you had Leaf Green, Heart Gold beating Red, and then Omega Ruby beating Japanese Blue. And in the finals, we had Heart Gold winning Racing as it beat Omega Ruby in a close one. And now here is the results for freestyles. We see Alpha Sapphire, just like it did 5 years ago in the 20th anniversary, winning freestyle, this time with a 33, and this time no tie with Pearl and Omega Ruby. How about that? Second place both times tonight. Runner-up in Racing and runner-up to freestyle with a 32, this time to its teammate. Then Sapphire, who lasted a long time tonight, got a 31 and lasted for like 20-something trucks. It was insane, from Gen 3 all the way up to the end of Gen 6. Then Let's Go Pikachu got a 31, Diamond 30, Y 30, Sun 30, Leaf Green 29, Shield 29, Yellow 28, Red 28, White 2 28, Japanese Blue 27, Gold 27, Emerald 27, Pearl 27, and White 27 to wrap up the first half. And then the second half of the bracket, it's Ultra Moon 27, Sword 27, a lot of 27s tonight. Fire Red 26, Platinum 26, Ruby 26, X 26, Silver 25, Ultra Sun 25, Japanese Green 24, Crystal 24, Black 2 24, Black 23, Heart Gold 22, Blue 18, Japanese Red, who came out first with a 16, Moon 9, Let's Go EV7 and Soul Silver last place with a 5. And with that, this event is now over. Wow, it's hard to believe. 5 years ago, when I did the 20th anniversary event, I decided I'm going to do a 25th anniversary event to make up for how bad the 20th anniversary event was. And of course, I was hoping to get on BeamNG, and here it is. Done and complete. Man, hard to believe. Just think, in 5 years from now, when we get to the 30th anniversary, I don't think I'm going to do a 30th anniversary event. The main reason why I did the 25th anniversary was just to make up for how bad the 20th anniversary was. Otherwise, I might not have done it, other than maybe for the novelty of doing a BeamNG event. But hey, this event is done, and the results were amazing. Congratulations to Heart Gold winning Racing. Congratulations to AlphaSapphire once again winning Freestyle, this time on its own. Congratulations to Sun 2 for getting #1 qualifier. Feel bad for Omega Ruby getting runner-up twice tonight when it had chance to win Racing and Freestyle. That would have been insane if it doubled down too. But that didn't happen. As by the time we see this video, we'll know if a new Pokemon main series game was announced. But for right now, I'm filming this a week before this event goes up. I have no idea. All I can say is, hopefully, it has the national decks, and hopefully, it won't be fucked up like the last 2 main series games are. So we can only hope. We can only hope. So see you guys next time. Hopefully, when I come back to this, the 25th anniversary announcement will actually be good, or if anything will even be announced at all. Preferably also a patch to get all the Pokemon on Sword and Shield so I can play them too. Just saying. And hope to do more events soon in the future. And be on the lookout possibly for this track and the trucks to come up to Beam Monsters eventually. And possibly, I might even try adding the trucks onto Rigs of Rod soon maybe. But that's going to take a long time, and I need a break after all these months of work on the MTWS 2020 Championship and this. So, see you all next time in the future for the next BeamNG event, or whatever else I do. And please be good news for Pokemon for the 25th anniversary. Please, from a hardcore fan.